Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of D&D One-Shots, where every week random folks with varying levels of experience play a random one-shot adventure. I'm Brian, and I'll be GMing this evening. Running the show, as always, is Get Good FGC's own Mr. Tom Winkley. Thanks for putting this on every week, Tom. All the sound effects are from Sirenscape, so thanks to Sirenscape for awesome stuff. That's SYRIN Scape.com. Shoutouts and big thanks to FV4Charlie for our amazing new layout, which is sweet. If you're in Utah, go to Watchtower Coffee and Comics and buy some drinks and such, because they're awesome. Also, go support Quarters Arcade Bar downtown. So I'm going to let the players introduce themselves. So starting with Lance, what can you tell us about yourself?
Hi, I'm Lance. I'm really excited to be here. I've never played D&D before, and I really like you guys. That's all.
Shay?
I'm Shay. I'm also a newbie when it comes to D&D, so this is my first time officially popping my D&D cherry. So grateful, happy to be here. Also, I love you guys.
Hi. Sorry, my dog just yanked my cord out of my thing. I'm Brooke. I'm a newbie gamer. I am excited to be here. I hope I don't screw everything up like I almost just tried to do.
And Mike?
Can't hear Mike.
I'm Mike. I'm the veteran of the group because this is my second game, so I'll just kind of lead everybody. No big deal. It's fine.
So, Tom told me that everybody was new coming in. Mike obviously has mastered the game already. But this week is going to be a little different. We won't actually be playing D&D. Now, I haven't told any of our players what tonight's game will be. I just told them to bring a piece of paper and a D6. I should have also told them to bring a pen, but I figure it's going to work itself out. So we'll see how that goes. I am going to put the player's guide in our games Discord. So if you guys go into the session 4 planning, go ahead and open up that guide right now, and Tom's going to stick it up on stream.
Is this where you tell us we need to take our clothes off?
Eventually, that's end game. We're going to get there. You don't want to start with a showstopper.
Okay.
So tonight, we will be playing Secret Science Sewer Siblings. It's from Cloven Pine Games. You can find this and many other fun games at cloven-pine-games.itch.io or at Cloven Pine Games on Twitter. So I was just looking through random Twitter threads and I found this, and it looked like fun, and it's very simple. It's for new players. You need a D6. That's pretty much it. So we're going to do the whole RPG process from character creation to actually playing. So let's take a look. So you guys are going to need to make your characters first. Your characters have 4 stats: teenager, mutant, ninja, and critter. So obviously this is based on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, except do what you want. And you're going to assign the numbers 2, 3, 4, or 5 to each one of those stats. So if there's a problem, let's say you're trying to open a jar. Let's go through the rules. So first we're going to build characters. So I want each of you to answer this question, and I'm going to read each of these, and then we'll go down the list and we'll write them down, and that'll be your character. So first, what type of sewer critter are you? You could be the same as your siblings or different from your siblings, because families can come in all shapes and sizes, like gator, rat, raccoon, pigeon, turtle, stray dog, feral cat, that kind of thing. So I'm not going to put somebody on the spot. So as soon as one of you has an answer, why don't you raise your hand?
Okay.
Brooke, what are you going to be?
Cat. I'm feral cat. Sure.
All right, who else has one? Shay?
You go first.
Raccoon.
Raccoon.
raccoon?
Mike?
Stray dog.
Oh. I guess that means I'm a sewer rat.
Well, you could be one of the other ones, or you could be a rat. It's up to you.
Can
You
I
can
be-
be anything you want.
All right, well, I'm going to be a singing sewer rat. And sing songs to you guys.
Singing sewer rat. Gotcha.
Test mode.
So that leads right into our next question: is what is your signature weapon? It could be something traditional. I mean, it could be a bow staff or nunchucks, or maybe it's a leg of a chair, or maybe it's your singing voice. What do you guys feel like?
So, I'm going to be...
You didn't raise your hand.
Oh,
Brooke's hand was first.
My weapon is going to be a ball of yarn with a razor inside.
I believe the appropriate thing to say here is meow. Lance, who we just lost.
He rage quit.
uh-oh.
He's already had
He
enough.
didn't like that. He
Yeah,
didn't like
rage
that
quit.
answer.
Uh-oh. Am I there? Am I alive? Oh, turn my camera back on. I apologize.
Ninja Bennett.
I already screwed it up. It only took 2 minutes. I was looking at the rules, and I mean, I do have an ancient laptop, so that's probably part of it. I apologize.
Do you have a weapon in
So,
mind?
I do. It's my voice, and also I can give you +10 to powers.
You just made our dogs freak out.
I can also summon beasts.
Shay the raccoon. Ooh,
Well, considering since I'm a raccoon and they love garbage, I was thinking a carpet bag filled with like different odds and ends and baubles and things, kind of like Mary Poppins. But if it needs to be like specific, could just be like.
Nope.
a
That's
shade of
perfect.
some
It's
kind.
perfect exactly
Okay.
how it is.
Oh.
So for you D&D heads out there, this would be a bag of holding, except this is a garbage bag of holding, and whatever you want to pull out, go for it. Mike,
Hey,
So, I would like my weapon to be a tennis ball. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it's meant to be distracting while the others are doing what needs to be done.
It does mental damage after a while.
I mean, as the only dog character, isn't this a little masturbatory?
Excuse me, what did you say?
I'm just asking questions here.
I thought it was clever myself.
It was. I like it.
Thank you.
So next piece of info we need is what is your role in the family? If you use the TMNT, Donatello is the tech guy, and Michelangelo is a party dude, or whatever. So what's your kind of generic role? Oh, raised hands. I love it. Lance, go ahead.
I am the all-knowing master, and I keep the family together, and with my songs and my singing.
is that your fire alarm?
That recorder's going to get confiscated real quick.
Please.
Oh no, he's got a recorder.
All right.
This is actually my flute of power.
What was the question again?
Role in the family.
Roll in the family.
Role in the family. I'm a feral cat, and my weapon is a ball of yarn with a razor inside. So my role is going to be. I mean, cats are assholes. Can I be the family asshole?
I don't see why not.
We need it to be not a swear word. Okay.
No,
I'm
asshole
family
it is.
Asshole.
Shay, Mike, what you thinking?
Well, would asshole be considered also rebel? I was thinking rebel, but if that's similar to the asshole, I could think of something.
Okay, well, so part of this section is talking to each other and seeing how those family dynamics work out. Because you guys actually being a family is literally part of the rule set. So if Brooke's the asshole and Shay's the rebel, how does that play out? Like, give me an example of how your behaviors would differentiate.
Well, I'm just going to be a jerk to be a jerk, whereas the rebel's going to try and get away from the rest of the family and try to make your own sense of self, whereas I'm just going to tear everyone down because I'm an asshole.
I mean, that works.
That's my thought.
You're gonna knock it off.
Or I could be.
I'm trying to think other things cats are. Cats are aloof. I could kind of be the aloof, hide in the background and just come out when I feel like things need, like the pot needs to be stirred. I could be a pot stirrer.
Okay, we should have pots. I predict pots in your future.
Will there be pots to be stirred?
We can arrange it.
Okay.
Mike, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking I'd like to be sort of a defender of the family. Like when trouble comes a knocking, I'm the first one to go greet it at the door.
I like it. You and I are gonna have some altercations, I have a feeling, though. Family dog, family cat.
Or we'll just
Okay.
stay away from each other. We'll see.
And favorite food?
Oh,
Tuna.
pizza all day.
What was that, Mike?
Pizza.
Lance, Shay?
The raccoon has to be trash, obviously.
Oh, maybe it's
I mean,
not.
it does write itself.
It doesn't have to be trash. You can like whatever you like. Shay, don't listen to her.
Tacos, if you want it to be tacos. I'm just thinking. See, I'm already being an asshole. I'm
Stop
already.
picking on him.
Yeah. Oh. Victorian sponge cake.
Sorry, what was that?
Victorian sponge cake.
Okay. That's going to be hard to find in the sewer, but I appreciate it.
Refund, pals.
So, I want my food is a nice gnocchi with we're gonna do a little bit of like a bacon sprinkle in a cheese sauce of some sort. I don't. Brooke, help me here. What kind of cheese is it?
I would. Yeah, we're not Chuck Sweat. You're channeling your character right now.
Listen, this is very important.
My character's favorite food is tuna, so because I'm a feral
But I
cat.
still want gnocchi.
Okay.
I don't care. That's what it
Okay.
is.
Gnocchi.
Done.
Yes.
Okay, so now we have to come up with your mentor character, your Splinter. So same questions, species, weapon. Role is sort of set, but it's the person that found you that put this family together.
So it's the same one for our whole family, or do we each have
Yep.
our own?
No, it's the same one for your whole family. You are a family.
to agree
These are
on
your
one?
siblings. You are secret science sewer siblings. Not agree on. Well, I mean, yes, agree on one, but build one together.
Let's see, who would put all of us together? I think it would be
Rob Lowe.
Elmira.
Dr. Doolittle.
Dr. Doolittle. I like Dr. Doolittle.
That's fair. We talking Robert Downey Jr. Dr. Doolittle, or are we talking like the original, like the really cool '70s movie guy? Because I'm going with the '70s one.
If I have
Yeah,
a
I think
vote,
so. I think
it's actually.
70s.
What about Eddie Murphy?
I
I
voted
didn't
Murphy.
see that one, but that's fine. We'll go Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Your mentor is Eddie Murphy.
That's it.
So, human, I assume.
Sure.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know
as
him
far as we
personally.
know.
As far
I
as
mean, I
we know.
wanted Rob Lowe. I wanted Rob Lowe, and we landed on Eddie Murphy, so I'm good. Does he? Can he wear the pants that he was wearing in Raw, or
Yes, I
can he be
insist
wearing
that he
those
does.
leather ones? Okay, cool.
Absolutely.
That's a nice.
I'm going to list that for weapon.
Cool. Yeah, that is a weapon. Are those the red ones or the blue ones?
Those were the red ones. Raw was
Oh.
red. Because it was like a whole red getup.
Yeah.
Okay, we've aged ourselves. So next question: where do you live with Eddie Murphy from Raw, who is also Dr. Dolittle?
I mean, I immediately think sewers like New York City, but
I was thinking the
Central
house.
Park Zoo.
I was thinking the house from Parasite, but whatever.
I mean, the sewers of New York is the only one of those that I have any frame of reference to. So, for familiarity's sake, I would say that.
Okay.
All right, so are we talking like Turtles 1 dank sewer place or Turtles 2 abandoned subway station?
I like the abandoned subway station.
I also
That's
like
way
that.
more fun.
okay.
Yeah, that's also, you're more likely to find this wild assortment of animals in a subway station than you are in a sewer, I would imagine.
Also, lots of ways in and out.
Right.
Wasn't that from the TV show too, with the girl turtle?
I never watched a ton of TNT.
Girl turtle?
Yeah,
Isn't there
the
a girl?
Fox animated series, Venus.
No, yeah, it
No.
wasn't animated. I thought it was like they were live action.
No, it wasn't animated, but yeah, it was live action.
Yeah, we're on the same.
Yeah,
We're on
you know
the
what
same.
Okay. All right, so that's it for like general world building. Now you guys need to get into like character details, and you don't need to share what's what. But on the piece of paper that I asked you to bring, and I'm sure you all did, we're going to talk about stats, and you only have 4. So I'm just going to read this directly out of the thing because it'll make it simple. So the trick is you've got 1 6-sided die. If you were up against something that involves like some kind of conflict, whether it's and that's dramatically appropriate that I make you roll, because some things you can just do, like you'll be able to open a door. But let's say a jar is stuck, you would roll a d6 and you would roll under the appropriate stat. So higher numbers are better because it's more likely you'll succeed. So if you've got a 5 in, let's say, opening a jar, that would be ninja, probably. So a roll with ninja is to be sneaky or kick butt. So we could also say it was strength. So I want to open this jar. So I have a 5 in ninja. So I roll my d6 and I rolled a 3. So it was under the 5. So I successfully opened the jar. Does that make sense? Okay. So you want to roll under the stats number or tie with it. If you do, your character succeeds and you can describe how cool they look doing it. So that's the important bit. One of the things that kind of drives me up a wall with D&D is you have an attack. Like, it's a spell. So you cast your spell. Do you hit? You roll the thing, and then you hit. And there's not any description. I want to know, did you scale a wall and flip over somebody and cast the spell in midair? I want to know, if you hit them with your axe, did you just hit them with your axe, or did you, swing low and off balance to try to knock them, like that kind of thing? So this game is encouraging you to describe your actions. If you roll a tie, the GM will add a complication. If you roll over, you're in the GM's hands. So generally what happens, if you fail, hopefully, if I do my job, something interesting will happen, and that's something the whole group will have to deal with. You might fail or succeed, but wish you hadn't. So your 4 stats are teenager, and that's to pull off radical stunts, hack, or get someone to chill. Mutant, which is manifest freaky abilities like magic or MSG, ESPN. So I'm gonna throw music under mutant. Ninja is to be sneaky or to kick butt. And then critter is to use your special animal senses or nifty features like shells or claws. If there's an ambiguous case, you can ask me or just go with whatever seems to make sense to you. I don't care. This is all about telling a story. I don't care if you guys succeed or fail. The important thing is that we're telling a story. When what you're doing ties in with one of the answers you gave during your character creation, roll an extra die and count the lowest result. So, for example, you might get an extra die by deploying your signature weapon, playing in your custom role in the family, preferring some of your favorite foods, or going all in on your critter instincts. So if tonight's game takes us to karaoke night, and, Lance is going to sing, instead of rolling the 1 die to sing for Mutant, it's literally what he does. He would roll 2 dies. He would roll 2 die and take the lowest roll, whatever gets him to succeed. Make sense?
Yes. If we only have 1 die, does that mean we would just roll the same die twice?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you miss, excuse me. So if you mess up, like you had a 5 in your stat, you rolled a 6, that's over, you missed. There's one way to get a reroll. A sibling can taunt or encourage you and mark a slice of the team pie to let you reroll any dice you rolled. The team pie starts out with the number of slices equal to the number of players, counting the GM. You can't reroll for the same roll more than once. So essentially what this means is we have 5 not get out of jail free cards, but 5, well, let me try it again things. And you can't just automatically do it. One of your other players needs to come in and describe how they're helping, or describe how they're helping you, or taunting you that you failed, so you get a little bit of extra motivation to try it again, that kind of thing. And we've got 5 of those, and I'll keep track of those. I've got that on my piece of paper here. When the team pie is all marked, you can't assist each other until you and your siblings refill the team pie by narrating a montage about the power of teamwork or family. Yes, that's as lame as it sounds, and I hope it's very funny. So this can take place in the present or be a flashback or a training montage or whatever. So I'll ask you some questions to fill in the montage, and then we can, you have all your assists again, basically. Finally, sometimes one consequence of rolling a miss will be the GM placing an insecurity marker, and I'll just let you know what that is, on one of your stats. The insecurity marker means that you're insecure about part of your identity and can't roll with that stat until you or a sibling takes an appropriate action to help you out. So this could be mystical ninja healing or a stern talking to, something like that. And then that has a roll and it needs to succeed. On a success, the marker's gone. If it's not a success, I don't know, I'll friggin' make something up. And that's pretty much all the rules you guys need.
All right.
So questions, comments, worried you're not going to be able to do it, anything like that?
Let's fucking do this.
Small concern I might screw up, but I'm confident you will guide me through.
Ideally,
no such thing as screwing up. You're only making it more
really
interesting.
isn't. Exactly. There is no screwing up. There is not a fail state. I might kill you all, but that's just the end of the story. That doesn't mean you failed. And I shouldn't joke about that because I did actually. It was really late, and I just murdered everybody. Some of them got away.
Dear.
It was fine. This is D&D, or that was D&D.
Walter Sprinkles.
Sweaty rat.
Sweaty rat.
PJ.
Good dog name. Shay, what you got?
I was not prepared. My screen froze. I'm trying to figure out.
All right. Well, Shay, while you're thinking, we're going to get into the game. Oh.
Uh-oh.
So,
No!
did I miss where we actually assigned our stats out?
Oh, right. That's a good yes. So you need to assign your stats. So for the 4, let's wait for Shay to get back in here. The internet is wonderful, Tom. I did it again. I keep forgetting no one else can hear you.
Oops, he did it again. And what?
Owned.
Okay.
All right, somebody vamp. Vamp.
What's a vamp?
I don't know what vamp means.
Oh, stretch for time.
Oh.
Like be ridiculous. We can cut this part out. It's fine.
No, it's fine. I let me think here. I'm gonna summon the beasts again.
Oh gosh. You've exceeded your power. They don't want to be summoned anymore.
We're having trouble with the folks connecting via phone. Weird. Mike, you back?
Sorry about
Shay, you
that.
back?
Am I in? Tom's telling me to change all these settings, and I have no idea where they are. So. Sorry, my dogs.
Oh boy. You're summoning all the dogs in the whole
I am. I am a beast. Yes.
That is
Secret power.
Uh-huh.
Changing role to Beastmaster. Okay, so before we start the game, you have to take your 4 stats: Teenager, Mutant, Ninja, and Critter, and assign them a 5, a 4, a 3, and a 2. One of each.
All right.
So higher is better. That's the thing that you are best at, because you ultimately want to roll underneath that number.
Okay.
So I don't need to know which is which. You just need to keep track of that, because that's when you roll your die. Just tell me whether or not you succeeded or if you tied. Succeeded, failed, or tied, and then we'll take it from there. I don't need to know your stats.
Okay.
And nobody has hit points, thank God.
So succeed means under the number.
Succeed means under the number. Tie is tie, and fail is over the number.
Okay.
You're saying that if we had to use hit points, you think we'd fail right now. That's what I think that I'm getting out of this conversation.
No, I stress out too much, and I try to keep track of it on my end. And I do that. I do that so that I don't inadvertently kill somebody,
Ah.
because I'm trying to have fun but also follow the rules. So it's a GM's trick. Like you generally keep track of like where people are at, and if they're really low, come up with a reason that the big monster that's beating the shit out of them is going to get distracted and go wander off someplace else, rather than just straight murder.
It's murder.
I like straight murder.
Everybody have stats?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Shay, you got a name?
Ranger Rick.
Ranger Rick. Why does that sound so familiar?
Because that was a child, like what still is a kids' nature magazine.
But it was in something. It was in a movie. That's okay. Takes me elsewhere. Anyways.
All right, if you're thinking Guardians of the Galaxy, that's wrong. That's a different
But they
raccoon.
do quote it on Guardians of the Galaxy.
All right, so let's hop into things. You guys are off and away, and you're coming home from what? What were you doing? Some kind of training session? Some kind of outing?
Protest.
What do you think?
We're getting pizza?
Yeah, we were getting pizza for sure.
That's very on brand.
Brooke?
We're all together.
Yes, you're all together.
Okay. Yeah, I'm cool.
We
with
just
it.
came from the food court at the mall with our own food choices.
Sabaro got a
I love the food court.
Yeah, Sabaro, known for their gnocchi.
Authentic.
and they're I mean my stomach's not feeling so good right now, guys. Like my tum tum is off. Must have been
Luckily,
that Sabaro.
you
That
live through
calzone.
it.
Yeah, that
Could've gone
calzone.
pizza, man.
I know it was the calzone. It was a mistake. Oh,
So you guys go down through the subway system, and you're approaching home. When you realize that something is not quite right, and I would like, who's leading the way?
me.
Oh,
No, I think the dog's leading the way.
Okay, fair.
Okay.
yeah. I was gonna
So-
say I would use my critter senses to try to sniff around maybe and see what's going on.
Yep.
So PJ, give me a critter roll.
Okay. I succeed.
Excellent. Something's off. You smell smells you haven't smelled before. Clearly, someone that wasn't supposed to be here was here, and and more than one.
So I want to follow the scent and see if I can figure out either where they were going towards or where they were coming from to get an idea of kind of any idea of what they may be after, maybe, or where they may currently be.
Give me another critter check.
I tied.
Okay. Well, good news, bad news. As is what happens when you tie. You can tell that the scent's sort of going both ways. There's a branching path that's away from the path that heads to your home, but the scent's going that way, and the scent is also going towards your home. So you figure they came this way and then left going down this side passage. So you missed them.
Okay. So, sorry, you said they were moving. It seems like they may have been moving away from our home, or I couldn't tell.
They are moving away, but they're also moving towards. Scent just like lingers, so you know it's here, and you know that it's going in a line, but it's also branching off here. So
Okay,
if there was
I see.
if you were at a T intersection, the right way would go towards your house. The left way would go towards, well, away from your house, and you smell the scent in both directions.
Well, then I
Describing
suppose
scent
we
is
should.
hard.
I suppose we should probably proceed with caution, right? Towards our home, just in case they're
You
still
better not
there.
have messed with my couch. Couch is very near and dear to me.
So I guess since I'm leading the pack, I'm kind of nose to the ground, moving very trepidatiously, alert, looking around, trying to see if I can notice anything amiss or anything out of place or anything that would get my attention.
Okay. What is everybody else doing while PJ's doing this?
I'm confused.
I'm messing with the rat, trying to fight it in the back.
I am an old rat, so it's not very nice for you to mess with me. And I'm really I'm just having problems with my tum-tum because we just got back from the pizza place in the mall, and my calzone is just not sitting right, so I'm just kind of feeling sick.
And
I'm
I
just
told you not to eat the calzone. I told you to eat tuna like a normal cat.
But I'm not a cat. I wanted to eat the calzone. I'm a rat.
So I ate the tuna like a good cat, and I'm feeling great. And so I'm messing with the rat, and now I'm noticing that the dog is going back and forth, and I can see something's amiss. And so I'm going to stop bugging the rat, and I'm going to go assist the dog, and I'm going to start going on the sniff.
Okay.
I'm going to lay
give
down
me-
for a minute.
That's fair. While you snooze, Walter, give me a critter check if you're sniffing.
I succeed.
Okay. Have you guys talked about this at all? Like, PJ, have you broken the news?
No, I'm very one-track minded about this. I want to find out as much as I can before I alert the crew that something is amiss. But now
Okay.
that I've noticed Walter walk over and start sniffing, something seems off, right? It's not just me. I'm not crazy. Something isn't right
Am I
here.
the only person that can hear that?
No, I got him.
Yeah, I can hear him.
I
Did you
can't.
accidentally mute him?
I have no idea.
All right, so Shay, you've got the rest of us. You just don't have Mike.
Yeah.
Discord on phones fucking rules.
Maybe see if you fat fingered him and accidentally muted him. Like, see if he's got a mute next to him.
Yeah, Shay, did you mute him locally?
I don't think so. None of the mics are muted.
Is he on a?
It's up all the way. If he's the one that has the blank screen. Well, you got your face on your screen. Logic Diesel, was that him? Yeah, his volume, it's up all the way. It's at 100%.
Well, also, if he doesn't have Mike on screen, then he lost Mike's stream somewhere.
Yeah, it's just rotating. I thought it was logging back in, but it was probably me when I froze up. I probably lost him.
Oh, we'll see. Hey, Mike, can you drop? Yep, he's on it. I mean, normally.
Shh.
Can you hear me now? Any luck?
Probably
Nope.
maybe.
He's talking right now. Can you hear him, Shay?
No,
Hello?
I probably have to disconnect.
All right, let's have Shay
Yeah.
disconnect really quick and reconnect.
Give it a
How do
shot.
I do that? Okay.
He's on it. I mean, I'll give Discord this. We have very consistent experiences.
Is it consistent in that like people on the phones have problems and everybody else doesn't, or what?
People on the phones have problems, and I was on it. I was thinking of trying it tonight because I haven't done that. And we've got less people tonight than normal. But man, I'm really glad I didn't.
So Tom, maybe consider meet.xmission.com. Try it out. We can test it out this weekend if you want.
His little microphone has got an X through it.
There we go. Now I can see him.
I see.
You can see him. He's moving again. He still doesn't have a mic.
He's muted.
Hey, you're muted. And he's frozen too.
Yeah, he's frozen.
Nope.
Oh, moving
Nope.
really slowly.
Lag.
So while we're waiting, I want you all to know that I'm listening to the original World of Warcraft soundtrack back here, and it's like the flute sound that sounds something like this.
Fucker. Can you hear me
Alright.
now?
You've been warned, Chuck.
I don't think Shay can hear me though.
I can hear him now. I'm still choppy for some reason. Stupid computer.
What's that?
What just happened?
Picked up somebody's like their air conditioner or something. Sounds like an incoming threat. Oh
Yeah. Okay. So thanks. Yeah, I know we barely got started, but we're gonna go in a bit of a technical break so we can get some audio issues worked out. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back as soon as we can. Hey, we're back.
Well, I've just got the great news that my flute has been banned.
Indeed, it has.
You brought that on yourself. So when we last left our intrepid adventurers, we were 15 seconds into our intrepid adventure. PJ Barks has sniffed that there's something wrong, and Walter Sprinkles has brought that to the group's attention. As I almost said she, but as he does. Imagine Walter's.
I can be either. I'm fluid. I'm gender
non-binary. Gender is no concept.
I'm gonna go with they. Walter Sprinkles is a they. So and Sweaty Rat was taking a nap. So Shay, Ranger Rick, as all this stuff is going on, what are you doing? Speaking of litigious, this might be a problem actually.
Rummaging through my garbage bag for, you said, my bag of holding for just keeping myself, prepared for any possible encounters or danger we may run into.
Okay, fair enough. So PJ and Walter, you also don't see, but you don't smell anything really out of the way other than this is a new smell. It was headed the same direction as you guys were, towards your... We lost Lance. We're getting Lance back. That PC's a problem.
I didn't do anything. I've just been sitting here looking at the damn thing, and it died.
Just keep going.
Okay.
I'm gonna. So the paths diverged, and one way towards your home, the smell is going that way, and then also away. So you assume that it's headed towards your home and then maybe away again. But you're not seeing anything out of the ordinary in the tunnel right now. So I assume we're headed home. Is there anything you guys want to do before you get there?
Walter Sprinkles thinks that maybe we should divide the group up and investigate both scents, because to me it's a little bit questionable.
Oh, you guys are new.
Can I divide the group up?
It's a long running D&D joke that the worst thing you could possibly do is break up the group.
Rewind.
Let's break up the group.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's fine. We can. We absolutely can.
No, I'm a noob. I told you. Okay, so we're not going to break up the group. However, I think we maybe need to discuss.
That's incredible.
Do we think we need to investigate around our home first? I personally think we should be more cautious about what's happening around our house versus what's happening somewhere else. Because we live in New York, so there's going to be smells. And if they're going away from our house, who cares? If they're around our house, I think that's what we should look at.
I'm really concerned about my couch. Therefore, we need to go back and check our house.
Yeah, and I need to go scratch that couch. So I think we should go check the house.
I have to pee on that couch. We gotta go home.
That couch has stuff that we gotta
swear to God, if you pee on my couch one more time and you scratch my couch, that I sleep there.
I take care to pee on the bottom part where you don't touch. I think I'm very thoughtful.
I mean, I guess your pee's sterile, so we're good.
I'm keeping you safe, brother. You belong to me.
You marked me. I mean, I feel very...
Exactly.
I'm marked with your pee, so...
All right, so I think we invest going towards our house.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think we just keep trudging carefully towards the home.
Agreed.
Okay. So you guys arrive at the abandoned subway station that is no longer abandoned. It is the home of... We should give you guys a name. The Secret Science Sewer Siblings. Incidentally, every time I do that, you can sing that to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
So what was it again?
Secret Science Sewer Siblings. Secret Science Sewer Siblings.
I think I want to make my own song for it, but Secret Science Super whatever. Sorry.
Right click to turn it down. Right, it's right click. Yeah, it's right click.
I'm married to this. Just keep that in mind.
You made your bed. So you guys open the door to, the beautiful Teenage Mutant Ninja 2 era abandoned 1930s subway station, one of the only good shots in that movie. Except it's all kind of screwed up. Trash is strewn everywhere. For a change, this was not your fault. When you left, it was clean. The couch is just in tatters. In tatters. And not the usual, side of the couch tatters, because Walter got his thing on. I mean, in pieces. The upholstery's everywhere and then strewn all around. It looks like a fight happened here.
What the fuck did you do to my couch?
I'm blaming PJ.
PJ, did you do that to the couch before we left?
To be clear, you guys left together and came back together.
Okay, so it's not PJ's fault.
When would I have done it? Why are you
Jesus
yelling at me?
Christ. My tum-tum's upset, and all I want to do is lay on my couch, and now it's all fucked up.
So Walter Sprinkles, as the resident feral cat, is obviously going to get scared and run and hide somewhere. So I am going to take off and hide in a corner and let the rest of you investigate.
All right.
Good luck.
First things first, PJ is going to very sadly and solemnly bring the one cushion still in piece over as a solemn peace offering to say I'm sorry, but the best I can under the circumstances.
PJ feels like it's his fault, even though it wasn't his fault, right?
And
I'm sorry I just yelled at you, PJ. You're a good...
You're a good boy.
And then I piss on it because you yelled at me right in front of your face.
That's a good balance between dog and human.
I mean,
well done.
Yeah.
It's a nice cushion, and it's sterile now. It's fine. We're good.
All right, now back to business. So I'm
You have a
looking
corner
around,
for that.
looking. I've already done that. Back to an official order of business. So I'm looking around, looking at all the things strewn out of place, and I'm kind of doing the dog sniffer thing where my nose is looking for anything in the air that's a clue or anything that's out of the ordinary other than what's already been discovered.
Yeah, you really don't need to roll for that. The scent that you're getting, the scent that doesn't make sense, is everywhere. It's permeating the whole station.
So as Walter Sprinkles is hiding in the corner, he starts maybe batting around at things on the floor. Maybe I discover something, a clue, or a shred of paper, or a piece of fabric or something that could maybe be a clue as to where the scent is coming from.
I guess give me a critter roll.
I succeed.
Okay. So you're batting around various detritus, and you smell the same smell that from the, I almost said hallway, but the sewer. And you notice that all of this is here. Like, people have been through the pantry. This is pieces of food. The whole place is, just torn up. You're not really seeing anything that wasn't supposed to be there, and you're not smelling anything new.
So nothing was left behind. It's just all our crap is...
It's your crap, and now it's crappier than ever, which is saying something because you live in a sewer.
I have two questions.
Yes.
Do we notice? Can I notice from a glance around the room if anything is immediately?
I lost you for a second.
Immediately, like missing completely, like something that was there that is no longer.
Well, Eddie Murphy's not here, which is concerning.
Where
Does Eddie Murphy usually hang out?
Well, I mean, he lives here with you.
Where's Eddie Murphy, you guys? Did he leave us a note? Can we find a note from Eddie Murphy?
Was he here when we left?
He was.
Okay.
Oh,
Whoa.
someone took Eddie Murphy.
So someone ransacked our house and took Eddie Murphy.
That took Eddie Murphy.
Well, let's look for tracks.
Yeah, we need to sniff around. Feral Cat is going to sniff around the base of the floor and check out. Maybe I'm going to hop up on like the windows and look and see if I can see any signs of Eddie Murphy being taken from us.
Okay.
Oh, actually.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, I'm going to check any kind of residue on the floor to see if there's any trails left in whatever ooze you find in a sewer.
Maybe you can look for footprints or something.
Footprints or drag marks or blood.
Shay, are you looking for anything?
Um,
I'm sorry, Rick. Is Ranger a title, or is that your first name?
close friends call me Rick. You can call me.
Thanks.
I'm gonna call you Richard.
I'm gonna call you Dick.
I'm gonna call you Dick too, actually. I'm not gonna call you Richard, I'm gonna call you Dick.
That sounds like a family already. What were you doing, Dick?
Oh my god.
You could be Ranger Rick or you could be Danger Dick. I think the choice is obvious.
Well, I like Danger Dick.
Dick. Oh, yeah.
Family voted.
Where's your stripper pole for Danger Dick?
The family has
That's when
voted.
that's when I leveled up. I'm still only level.
It's like a, I can just see it now. It's like a lightning rod in the middle of flame or something like that, and there's a stripper
That's one way to
pole.
describe it.
Oh my god.
Your father, world famous comedian Eddie Murphy, is missing. What are you looking for?
Don't think. May have already
Murphy have
been
a cell
said
phone?
before, but I'll just look around for like any sort of like clues he may have like left behind, like a crumb trail or something.
Ooh, looking for crumbs.
Okay. Mike, was that a question about a cell phone?
I was gonna say, yeah. Do we know if Eddie Murphy has a cell phone?
Oh,
I'm sure Eddie Murphy does have a cell phone. However, let's pretend this is the mid 80s and I'm not going to make it that easy.
Okay.
well,
Fair enough.
so we can't access a cell phone.
That's true. You're underground and you're not going to be able to get a signal.
So does Eddie Murphy lives in our house, so he doesn't have a landline at our house, right?
Right. You're in an abandoned subway station.
Oh.
There's no landline here.
All right.
So- I'm looking out the windows. I am not seeing anything.
Well, I want to get what PJ is going to do, and then you guys can give me all rolls at once, and I'll let you know. So, PJ, what's the plan? What are you looking for?
I was gonna ask if how's the lighting? Like, how far can we see?
Oh, you guys can see just fine. You live here. It's been fixed up a little. You've got the generator running, and it's a
not,
home.
It's not dark in any way. Okay.
No, it's not.
then
It's not dark in any way, and there's no ooze. Ooze made you guys. Ooze is not what's on your floor. Like seriously, think the abandoned subway station in TMNT too. Donnie flicks that switch, the generator goes, and it's just like glorious 1930s New York.
Party scene.
But it smells.
God, now I don't want to rewatch that with Kato and all that fun time Rockstar. Anyways,
I like that. I like that movie a lot. The first one's like legit good. The second one, I just it was out when I was 10, and I love it.
yeah, exactly.
So I guess since I can't smell anything new, I'm gonna look around and see if I can find any pieces of bodysuit maybe laying around indicating Eddie Murphy struggled or fought against whatever happened to him.
Yeah, what was Eddie Murphy wearing when we left him?
Yeah, do we know?
Do we
You
remember?
tell
Does
me?
anybody remember what he was wearing?
So
Shay, what was he wearing?
What time of year is this? Was he maybe wearing a jacket or a scarf or anything?
Well, you guys live in the abandoned subway station, so generally it's like mid 60s year round, which is nice.
Oh,
really.
he was wearing his red leather pants. That's right. Jesus Christ, why did I forget that?
Okay, but I'm wondering if he was wearing a jacket and we see he left his jacket, or his keys or something. Do we see anything like that that maybe indicates that he left against his will?
Okay, so are you changing what you're looking for?
I am now looking from windows. I'm looking for something that indicates Eddie Murphy left against his will. Like maybe he left behind something important, like his keys, or coat, or scarf, or glasses, or something.
Okay, PJ, did you decide what you're looking for?
I'm looking more for like don't know. It's kind of hard to describe, but like I'm trying to figure out if I can tell like how the struggle maybe took place. If I can tell like maybe how it went around the room, or where it started, where it ended, stuff like that. Maybe.
Okay.
Something.
All right. No,
Piece
that's
together the crime scene.
All right. Sweaty Rat, give me a critter check. Danger Dick, give me a critter check. Walter Sprinkles, give me a ninja check, and PJ, give me a ninja check.
Sorry, remind me if I'm under, I'm good. Like we're happy.
Under is good.
Yep, I'm under.
Okay, under is success, tie is a tie, over is a fail.
Success.
I fail.
Excellent.
I succeed.
Okay, so this is also why we don't split the party, because now I have to go through each of you individually. Sweaty Rat, remind me what you were looking for?
I was looking for tracks on the ground or something, like any kind of like imprint of like, see if there's drag marks or like if there's like some like a footprint in a mud. And I mean, because I live in the sewer, so there's got to be slime or mud or poop. There's poop everywhere.
Okay, so Sweaty Rat and PJ, you're both essentially looking for the same thing, and you both have successes. So you'll notice, Sweaty, you realize that the mess seems everywhere except in the kitchen. So the cupboards are open and food's been strewn around, but the kitchen itself, in the center of it, there's your table with a bowl on it. That seems to be the only clear area. And the stuff that was strewn all over the station, like, came out of those cupboards, got torn up, but it's not really in the kitchen, which is weird since that's where that stuff was stored. PJ, you notice that there is obvious signs of a fight, and the fight seemed to have gone all over the station. And there are some pretty clear, like, drag marks back towards the door. Dick, what were you looking for?
Well, crumb trail, but it sounds like everyone's technically.
Yeah, so you are in on that. You guys put all of these pieces together generally about the same time when you come in and compare notes. So Walter notices that all of Eddie Murphy's stuff is still, like, here. But you don't really think that's that weird because he doesn't really leave anyway. So, you're a cat. You notice this thing, but like, ooh, I'm just going to knock this glass of water off the desk instead. So you don't really bring it up that you did find these things. Like, all of his stuff still appears to be here. Because you're a cat, and they're the worst.
Yep.
Worst best animals.
All right, well, suppose
So-
I'm actually surprised one of mine hasn't, like, popped up on camera yet. It's weird. No, thank God for headphones. Here's the thing: when he hops up on my desk, about 10% of the time he will turn my computer tower off. That reminds me, I need to put a book over the. All right, we should be fine now.
Come on, you big
shit, we
big
were so
kitty.
glad you just left. My God. Okay,
No,
so
I was like,
PJ's
starting to feel bad for him.
So
PJ's
Ed
first
Murphy-
instinct is to sprint out of the room, following the scent, because that might be where they were. So, because PJ's not a real big thinker, PJ books out the door, and I haven't left the group behind, but I'm gaining distance away from him pretty quick.
So I don't know if this is racist, but I have to ask you a question. Are you baying like a hound while you do so?
No, it's more, think of the stereotypical frothing pit bull. I'm very angry that someone has broken into our home and
taking your
taken
human.
someone so important to us. So it's all rage. Like, if I had a thought statistic, it would be bottomed out.
Okay, fair enough. So PJ bolts out of the room. Let's say growling a little, but not really saying anything. The rest of you?
Walter Sprinkles is going to chase after the dog because, Walter, he doesn't necessarily love PJ, but he acknowledges that PJ can be his protector against other animals at times, and so he likes to be in the vicinity of PJ, but not because he loves him. So he chases after PJ. He doesn't know why he's chasing after PJ, but he does chase after PJ.
So, since Sweaty Rat is basically like the Danny DeVito with the short legs here who can't move very fast, what the fuck? You left me here! I'm stuck back here and you fucking animals ran away. And I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I'm just stuck here trying to figure out, like, yeah, that's it. I can't keep up.
Maybe for purposes of not splitting up the group, Walter Sprinkles runs back and grabs Sweaty Rat by the scruff. Doesn't death shake?
No. Sweaty Rat jumps on top and rides Walter Sprinkles like we're a never-ending story.
Much better.
Turn around.
Okay, I'm going to put a pause on this. I need you guys to keep whatever roleplay you're doing until after the stream.
Sorry.
We are pro profanity.
Around.
Okay. You know what? You guys go nuts.
I like the rat riding Walter Sprinkles. I think that's a great idea. And we're chasing the danger. We're chasing after the danger.
Also, my wife introduced my kids to Neverending Story last weekend, and it went over surprisingly well.
That's surprising.
So did you
It does
show them
not
the
hold up
video?
very well.
I didn't think so either.
Did you show them the music video afterwards with the hands, the sexy hands? Did you show them that?
No, but I'm writing that down to do it.
Okay, watch the sexy hands video. Turn around and look at what you see.
That sounds awful, and I can't wait to inflict it on my
It's really
children.
bad. It's really good and really bad.
Danger
Anyway.
Dick, what's your plan?
Well, since my sensory is really good in my hands, and I'm good, nocturnal senses, very astute as far as my eyesight goes. Following
Clean. Don't forget clean.
that too. Wash my hands before I leave. After all the stuff we touched in our home. So seeing that they obviously dragged him, we see the drag marks towards the back door. That's where we're headed. It's like, yeah, heading that way and seeing where it leads, I guess.
Okay, well, it's the drag mark. Now that you guys have taken a look at what's around, the drag marks actually lead right back through the front door. So if PJ is thinking at all, PJ knows that, oh, this must be where they must have split up and taken that second route on the way back.
Mm-hmm.
So PJ's pissed but knows right where to go. And I think it's fair to assume that Walter and Shwetty know as well. So we're all just hauling ass that way, yes?
Yes, agreed.
Okay.
I'm just riding a cat. I'm having a good time. Yeah, I ride the cat.
Don't puke on me
Right.
after that tomorrow.
So, PJ, you are in the lead and you are running aggressively and without heed. So what I want you to do is roll 2d6, take the higher number, and tell me if that beats your ninja score.
You said take the higher number?
Take the higher number.
It does not.
Okay, so in D&D parlance, this would be rolling something as disadvantage, where you would roll two, for D&D, D20s, and you would take the higher one. So PJ told me he's pissed, he's not thinking, he's just running straight forward. So he's not really using his animal instincts. Yeah, Brooke, what's up?
Do we want to use a piece of the pie to give him another chance?
Absolutely. You would have to tell me how you made that happen, though.
I don't know.
Well, so can I help as the person being helped?
Absolutely.
Is that so? One could say maybe you catch me and get me to slow down
I
enough
go like
to
this
like at least
too.
reconsider.
I can't jump you with my arms, and I jump around your neck, and I make you stop and say, hey, think about what you're doing.
Okay, so that would be asking someone to chill. So, Brooke, I need you to make a teenager roll.
Oh boy. I fail.
Excellent. So, the cat, with Shwetty still riding her, apparently, jumps onto PJ. PJ just throws you both off, and you crash into the side of the tunnel, and it's going to take you a little bit to like shake yourselves off and get up. So in the meantime, Danger Dick passes you as he's running, and PJ, you are confronted with four. Well, first of all, before you're confronted with anything, a kick comes out of the darkness and catches you in the side of the head, and that you now are the one careening into the side of the tunnel. As you not come to, because you weren't out, you're a professional, please. But as you get up and you look around, you are confronted with four vampire insectoids who know karate.
Ooh.
Kind of look like grasshoppers.
How big
Kind of
are
look like big. They're people size.
Oh, they're bigger than PJ.
They're big. They've got carrot. No, I mean you're all people size. Like you're all TMNT.
Right.
You're all weird animal human hybrids. You're all abominations.
Good to know. I
Which
didn't
is
know that. I
why
thought I
which is
actually
why it was
a
so
dog.
weird. No, you're a person with
Okay,
a
I got
lot
it.
who looks like a dog and has a lot of dog-like qualities. And I thought it was weird that the rat was riding the cap. I'm not.
That's
It was
not
more of
that
a-
weird.
I'm not here to judge.
Very meta. Very meta.
I mean, never-ending story.
It was more of a piggyback ride.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just hitching a ride. We're fine.
We're fine. We're all fine here. Thanks. How are you?
Our dogs are freaking out again.
It's fine.
So you're confronted with these four insectoid figures. They've got carapaces. They've got sort of like they've got pinchers. Are those pinchers? And they've got a carapace, and like it looks like kind of the shell of a beetle. But they're also wearing karate gis, which is how you know they know karate, because we're gonna make it real easy.
Do I hear any of this, or am I too far away to?
They kicked you.
Give me a critter check. Use your
They
dog-like
kicked-
super hearing.
I thought they kicked Danger Dick.
Oh no! They kicked you.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
kicked you. They
okay,
kicked you
I'm
into the
sorry.
wall. So not only do you hear this, you are the one seeing this. It's
okay.
the cat and the rat are away. That's what the
Okay.
failure did. It's going to take them a little while to catch up.
So
Or her.
okay, so I'm confronted.
You are confronted with that, and Danger Dick can see this as he runs in.
Okay, my mistake.
So you hear a lot of clicks. You don't know if they're talking to you or if they're talking to each other. And then in a very strange voice, you hear, "You shouldn't have followed us. He's ours now."
What does that voice sound like exactly?
I'm not going to do a voice.
Yeah.
I didn't prepare for
Hey,
this. I'm
actually-
making this up as I go along. I'm not doing a voice.
So
I will do
mean,
voices
just-
sometimes. I need to prep for it.
So, does this voice kind of sound like the District 9, what are they called?
Oh, yes, good pull. Yes, let's go that.
Yeah,
Let's go with
yeah. Where they're like clicking, it's like clicking, and
Mhm.
they kind of look like, I don't know, a little bit of like, oh my gosh, sorry, interruption back here, like kind of like grasshoppery, yeah.
For the heads, yeah. That makes, yes. That's good. Let's go with that.
Cool. All right.
So they just kicked me. So I'm still in a blind rage now. In a blind rage because I've been kicked out. And I know, or at least these people may have admitted that they're responsible for it. So I'm going to throw my tennis ball at them to get their attention, so I can go after them. I want to trip them up and get their attention, so they're back. They're focusing on their feet, so I can attack them. I'm using the tennis ball.
No, I know. Let's do a ninja roll, I guess.
No, I failed.
Okay, so good. This is what I wanted to do anyway. You throw the tennis ball, it bounces off of one of their heads, and they don't seem to react to it at all.
All right, so
Danger Dick, you're presented with horror.
Oh.
Pure, unadulterated horror. It's in front of you as you run toward it. The dog, feebly, I mean pathetic, really, throws a tennis ball in their general direction. It does nothing. What do you do?
You're our only hope, Danger Dick.
In my bag of looking for bugs.
Is there cat food in your bag?
This bit me in the ass so quickly. Okay, so I am gonna say, Shay, that when you are looking for something specific
Come here, Barry.
to solve a specific problem, that's gonna be your mutant power. So I want you to make a mutant roll.
Oh, I almost thought you said mutant roar. I'm like, but I will roll for that, and I am successful.
Excellent. So you find your bug spray, and then what?
Get him in the face. Exterminate.
All right. Let's see how they react to this. Credit check makes sense. Okay, so you get the one closest to you and you spray it in the face with this bug spray, and it starts screaming and holding its head, and you think it's screaming, but it's really a bunch of angry clicks. But it's holding like its eyes and its mouth, and it seems very disoriented. And you did something. I don't know what, but it is not pleased. PJ?
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Hear me now. Okay. So PJ sees that the tennis ball trick didn't work, and so he goes for his next standby. He's just going to try to undercut the legs of the one that just had bug spray sprayed in it.
Okay. That's going to be Ninja, I think.
I succeed.
Okay, and he goes down, and it goes down. Who the hell knows what these are? And it's screaming and it's rolling around, and it seems to be losing control, and you hear a buzzing like behind it, and it flutters a little bit. So like clearly these things have wings as well. The other two of the other three come after you, PJ, and just start laying into you, and the other one's coming after Danger Dick and attempting to knock the spray can out of your hand. And you're not sure, but it might say, you kind of hear it call you a monster. It takes a swing at the can and like just hits you upside the head, but you're still holding on to it. Shwetty and Walter.
I would like to cast a bard singing spell on everyone to give them plus to damage.
Okay.
So do I need to roll for that and sing my song?
Yes, that would be your mutant power.
Okay. What is my mutant power? Okay.
You wanted to be a bard so bad. Changing
succeed.
games does not dissuade you. Excellent.
He's forcing it.
I succeed.
Hit.
Try to be best, because you're only a bug, and your man's gotta learn to take it. You're the best around. No one's gonna ever keep you down.
Oh my God.
That's my song
Walter.
for everybody.
So Walter, first he slaps the rat with his paw on the mouth.
Wait, they've got extra.
No, you're buffs.
They've got buffs now.
Yeah, those buffs are gonna. Once you're slapped, it's gonna hurt more because of the buffs.
Let's see. So the bugs are looking super pissed. We were able to swipe the legs out from one of them, but there's still two others.
Well, you guys are still down the hall a little bit. Like you know there is a ruckus. That's why I had you guys go last. You know there's a ruckus happening.
Okay, something's going on. So Walter Sprinkles is going to set aside his selfish cat tendencies for now. And he's going to realize that PJ, though he may not love PJ, is in danger. And he's going to hustle his little cat butt down the hallway with a quick stop to grab his ball of yarn with the razor inside in case it's needed. So he's got that in his mouth as he's running down the hall to see what's going on. He comes across this melee with some bugs, insectoids. Is that what we're
One
calling
might even call it a fracas. Yes.
Yes.
Vampire insectoids who know karate.
So he then
Oh,
proceeds
I forgot about vampires. That's going to be funny.
to launch his ball of yarn in such a way where he maintains hold on one end with his mouth so that the ball of yarn unravels as it goes, launching a razor blade a la Ninja Star style into an insectoid's eyeball.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a ninja roll.
He succeeds, and he succeeds well.
Excellent. You an eye stalk just goes flying. So they've got eye stalks and then
Both horses.
like compound eyes too. You managed to bank it off the compound eye straight into the stalk, and the stalk's gone.
I saved PJ's life. That's what I did.
Whoa.
The rat would tell you that it was because of his singing.
I'm glad that
can't
everybody
argue
was
with either of
appreciative of my great song.
Yes.
Well, you're the best around, is my understanding.
You're the best around.
So,
PJ, the beating has lessened.
So okay. You said did you say we heard one of them saying we shouldn't have followed them something?
Correct.
Do I know which one said it? It's
really hard to tell because of the they're all clicking, so they might be talking to each other, but it's not like you could lip read. They don't have lips. You just hear enunciations from their general direction.
Okay.
I have an idea.
'Cause, like-
We'll get back to you.
I kind of just want to grab one of them by the equivalent of throat and just kind of grab it, try to choke some intimidation into it to get it to tell me more, if I can.
Alrighty. That's gonna be let ninja them as you were
I
trained
fail
to.
again.
Okay, so good news. As with all of your failures so far, I get to tell you the thing I wanted to tell you anyway. So you go to grab it, and well, it's all you can't squeeze. It's all just chitin. It's not chitin. It's chitin. So you can't actually squeeze. It doesn't. Insects don't get air through their throat. They get air through their thorax. Fun nature fact. So you can't cut off its respiration. That's just armor.
They get air from hell.
Danger Dick.
Hmm.
Dangerous. Let's get dangerous. Sorry, Disney.
Well, like the vagrant that I am. Am I still scuffling the guy who's coming after my bug spray?
Yes, there's still a kerfuffle, a fracas, a melee, a synonym. So the guy that belted you across the face, but was trying to actually knock the bug spray out of your hand, just lost an eye stalk, and an eye, and is not well pleased.
Alright. So, being that the bug spray is flammable, I think we're gonna light a match and spray it and create like a flamethrower.
Oh
See if
Christ!
See if they're, fire, electric fire.
Okay, I support this wholeheartedly. I'm going to call this a radical stunt. I'm going to need a teenager roll.
Ooh.
I can see this dice, and it is a success.
Hell yeah, it is. Okay, you just lit a bug on fire. No, you tell me what happens.
So, spray, match, or lighter, whatever I've got in my bag with holding. And then this. Yeah. It engulfs the bug, it inflames, and you know, as bugs do when they're caught on fire, they just start withering in pain and clicking.
How many bugs have you lit on fire?
Oh, this one. Oh, in real life.
Yeah.
I've watched too many, I guess. Alien movies. You know what happens when things get caught on fire and they don't like it? They're just like writhing in pain. Much like the
I got defensive real fast.
Much like a thing
Go
that would
on.
be on fire,
Go on.
obviously.
Tell us more, please. Please tell us.
Strangest
I
thing.
want to know.
Fire, scream, and pain. Weird.
Exactly. Writhing
Okay.
in pain.
All right. Down half of their vision, and now writhing in pain and on fire. Shwetty, dazzle me. What's your idea?
Recorder solo.
What? Wait, sorry. What was my? Oh, shit! I forgot what my nifty trick thing was. Oh
I can go to Brooke and we can come back.
no! I know. So they're on fire and they're on the ground. Can I just use this? I'm going to use my trusty flute as a weapon, and I'm going to beat the shit out of them.
They're
Uh,
Give me a ninja roll. Well, one of them is.
Okay.
Ninja roll. Fuck. Okay, hold on. I failed.
You failed with your trusty recorder?
You guys are failing every roll I want you to fail. This is exactly what I wanted. The recorder snaps in half and is now on fire.
That is
That-
good.
the half, the half that you're not holding is now on fire.
Oh, it's up in pieces.
PJ needs to jump out of battle real quick and take the other half from him like it's a stick. Like he's trying to play fetch with him.
Yeah,
I've jumped out of battle real quick to take the other half from you like a stick.
the recorder's on.
Give it here. Give it here.
No buffs, only stick.
I can still sing my buffs. It's fine.
Walter, you're up.
Oh, Walter's so happy that recorder's gone because it really made him mad. Let's see. So we've got a bug on fire.
And another writhing in pain because you use chemical weapons on him.
Okay. So we still have one, right?
There's two.
Okay, there's still two. So, Walter Sprinkles, shoot, what is he gonna do? He is going to, he's just gonna do a typical cat move. He's gonna go up to one of them. He's gonna sink his claws and his teeth, like all four of them, like right around. You know how they like kick with their back legs at you, and they bite you. Walter's just gonna do the typical cat move and try and sink his claws and his teeth into.
They go for the balls too.
Yeah, that too.
Okay, give me a mutant roll.
Mutant roll. I
Oh,
fail.
I'm sorry, critter.
Critter. Let's go again. I still fail.
Okay.
Oh no, something so perfect.
I know. I did.
She just would have thrown up on the carpet like 10 minutes later. So hey, they're covered in chitin, is the thing.
That's
So claws and teeth, not claws and teeth on the body area, not really working. Let's see, I think you've all gone. So there's one on fire on the ground. This is the one with, that's missing eyes. There is another one writhing in pain on the ground because of the chemical weapon attack. And then two of them are still kind of working over PJ. One of them notices what's happening, and then does a Karate Kid crane kick to, I guess... Well, the rat's closest now. And, that's a success. So right under the chin. Right under the chin. You're just launched hilariously backwards. So insult, meet injury, or I should say injury, meet insult.
flips over himself. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, as Jackie Chan as possible. When you land, a bunch of chalk comes out. It's great.
Do I roll? Do I get a roll if I'm knocked out or if I'm out of the fight?
If it's funny, I'll just knock you out. Like there's literally not rules for that. So generally, I'm not going to take you guys out of commission unless you fail a check. I'm not going to have, and if you are out, it'll just be like you miss a turn. So right now, you're on your back.
Okay.
PJ.
I've seen this attack on my friend and flown into a second blind ring. And I'm going to go grab the one that karate kicked him and just try to sling him into the nearest wall.
Double rage, the famous double rage. Okay, so all right, let me ask you this. Are you in a state of mind that you know what you are doing when you're fighting? Or are you just like, fucking, I'll tear up whatever?
I have enough of my faculties to identify enemy from teammate, but that's about it. If they're an
Okay.
enemy, I'm going after them and trying to do something to harm.
Okay, give me a... Let's say your crazy rages, since you have them so often, it's your mutant ability. So why don't you give me a mutant check?
I fail.
Hmm.
So I throw him into the squirrel instead of away from him. And I've knocked them both away from each other.
What squirrel?
Or not squirrel. Oh my
The
gosh, I'm on a brain fart.
Raccoon.
Yes, thank you. Raccoon.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Excuse me?
RUCOON.
Yeah.
Okay,
I get it all the time.
is acceptable. Fail dog is acceptable. Danger Dick, the raccoon squirrel, you're up.
So, the fellow that is currently engulfed in flames, is he
Rabbit.
still able to talk?
No,
Or-
he's fucking on fire.
Okay. Figured it was maybe I could interrogate him and ask him,
You're gonna have to put him out first, I fear.
Okay. So,
Also, the one that you tried to murder with chemical weapons might be able to talk, but you might want to get like milk in his eyes or something.
okay, so I pull out a little carton of 2% milk.
Okay.
Because we need this
I think he might be 1% though.
1%, okay.
So let's bat.
Alien beggars can't be choosers. Give me a mutant roll. Give me a mutant roll to get the appropriate thing out of your garbage bag of holding.
If he fails, he gets soy milk.
It's not even milk. How do you milk a soy? Okay, so you've got the milk and you dump it on him and it seems to calm down, and it stops writhing around, and you see it kind of like squint its eyes open, and then it kicks you in the stomach.
Ugh.
You use chemical weapons on it.
Fair counterpoint.
Shwetty.
Okay. So, give me a tally. Where are my enemies at again, really quick?
Oh lord. One's still on fire.
Okay.
One's declared probably some kind of blood oath. It's on the ground next to Danger Dick, who is also on the ground after getting kicked in the stomach. You are on the ground, and
Because I got kicked or something.
because you got kicked, and the insect that did it to you, the dog just kind of bounced off of, so it's kind of looming. And the other one went after the dog.
So I'm going to sing an attacks. No, sorry, I did an attack last time. So I'm going to sing a revive song for everybody in our group. So if they're damaged right now, my intention is that everybody will be on their feet and 100% ready to beat everybody up. So,
So let me ask you this.
Yes.
Oh no! Please, by all means, sing the song first.
Do you hear the animals singing the song of angry animals? We are the ones that going to kick all the asses of the angry insects.
I do this for free.
Yes.
Okay. So, Lance will get to that, and it's going to be a mutant roll. I want you to tell me how your mutant powers work. So you are fighting literal alien and vampire. No, they're not aliens. They're vampires. Insectoids who are also animals. You cannot run from me. You need to answer this.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, it rebooted itself. It just doesn't want to.
That's okay. You come back.
Doesn't
pretty fast.
want to.
So
Doesn't want to.
Okay, so explain to me how your mutant powers work, because you're also fighting other animals. How does your song affect only your team, and not these vampires, who are
It
insects
affects
that know karate?
furry animals.
Racist. Okay.
the
give
chitin.
me-
The chitin blocks the songs.
The chitin blocks the songs. That's what we're gonna go with. You
We
need
don't like every insect is from hell anyway, so we're gonna cast them back to hell. I'm also
mammals
religious.
only, bro.
Yes, I'm a religious bard, so like I'm not only just I'm gonna make sure all those fucking insects go right back to hell.
Because we're the mighty mutant moms.
That's right.
Okay, give me a mutant roll.
Don't break your recorder again.
I
He's
broke.
not getting that back.
I failed.
Ah! So much for
The song is all off key and horrible.
So as
So
as
wait,
your
You-
go ahead.
do we want to help our song? Do we want to like join in as a chorus and have him roll again?
Oh,
I have a better idea to trick. I
I
have a better
love
idea
that
to
the
trick him into rolling
quote-unquote
again.
asshole of the group is the only one that remembers you can help each other.
I thought of one. She just beat me to it. I thought of one that's
We could do the
really
chorus.
dumb, and I love it.
Chorus of Les Mis, and we can all one day more in the background or something.
I was thinking I would roll my
I'm
tennis
not gonna
ball at him.
decide. I'm gonna let you
I-
guys decide.
I
We've
want to
already
give him my. I want to give him my roll by rolling my tennis ball at him to distract him and make him start over, and that's how he gets his second try to pump
Aw,
us up.
I like that.
He
Okay,
like
well,
picks the ball up and throws it back at me to.
Okay, let's do this because I gave Brooke the last assist. So let's go with Mike. Cool.
so what are we doing?
All right. So Mike, in that case, that's going to be. Give me a teenager roll.
Yes, I succeed.
Yeah.
But you made one? Excellent. Okay. All right. Good news, Lance. Take another shot at it.
So what do I do? Sing the song again?
You can just roll.
No.
Oh wait, I'm just rolling again.
You just roll it
I'm
again.
gonna roll while I sing too. Wait, what am I rolling for though? Mutant?
It's going to be mutant. Yeah.
Do you hear the animals sing? I rolled good. We're good on this one. We win.
Great.
He was on key. Though.
That's too bad. I had a really funny thing for you fucking that up.
Oh.
We're out of the gulag
Yes,
Alright.
we're out of the gulag.
for now.
Following Sweaty Rat's inspirational song, you all shoot up. Fire burning under your asses, but not literally, thankfully. That's the other guy. Ready to go. Walter.
I am gonna take my said ball of yarn that I've unfurled. I'm gonna grab it in my mouth, and I'm gonna get furious 3 a.m. cat speed, and I am gonna wrap those mother effers up with my yarn. They are all tied up. I got all 4 of them, and they are like hog-tied to get like with their backs together. They're all sitting on their asses, and I got them all tied up.
I would suggest maybe 3 of them, because if you get 4 of them, one of them's going to burn through your yarn.
Okay, just the 3. The one that's on fire's got to deal with his own shit. So I
Ones
got.
that are standing.
Yep,
Geez, where does that even fall into?
ninja.
All right, ninja me.
I didn't succeed.
Oh man.
Damn it.
All right. Well, unfortunately, you started with the fire one, so you lost a length of yarn. But we've learned lessons, and next time we'll be better.
That was my favorite yarn too.
That was a good yarn. Luckily, you still have the bit with the razor blade in it.
Okay.
PJ, you're up. You're
how-
fired up, and you are thinking like a person now.
Yes, I've come out of my rage, and so how close are the standing critters to the critter that's on fire?
Fairly.
Fairly.
Keep in mind, you're fighting in like you're fighting in like a sewer tunnel. If you want to get a thing to a place, you can get a thing to a place. Let me say that.
So I would like to do a crazy dog run at one of them and see if I can just knock him down onto his buddy that's on fire and see if I can catch him on fire with his buddy.
I like it.
I mean, there's a lot of shit in the sewer, so I mean, the chances of something exploding and getting, yeah.
You could light a trail of shit on fire.
All right, this is relatively radical. Why don't you give me a teenager?
I failed.
Which sounds weird. Somebody cut this. Jesus Christ.
Anybody want to give me another shot at this?
Nope. Told you I'm the asshole.
Wait, like PJ that much.
It's only happening
I can
outside
help
of the
him
game,
out?
though.
I don't vote for
You have
helping.
to. You have to tell me how you are helping him out.
Oh right.
Spin me a yarn.
Oh.
Not a literal yarn, because that one caught on fire.
My yarn caught on fire.
Sorry, was that too soon?
Yeah, it was. I'm a little.
I apologize.
All right. No, I guess
Good
I'll just
yarn.
take my fail.
Hold
Okay.
on.
Oh. Okay.
We only have so many pieces of pie, you guys.
Oh.
Right, but we can have a montage to get them all back. I would not worry about spending them.
I must have missed that. I have no idea what that is. But
Oh, okay. So you guys have 5 assists basically. So when someone fails a roll, you can say how you are helping them or how you are taunting them to get them another chance or something like that. You can do that 5 times. So far, you guys have used 2 of them. Now, if you end up using all 5, then what happens is without my involvement, you guys tell me like a story or a montage or some kind of family story about how you all get on the same page again, and then you get all 5 back.
Okay, so okay. Well, in that case, okay. So can we get a quick recap of what happened with PJ?
Yes, PJ has attempted to sort of grab one of them and knock him into the one that's on fire, hoping to catch them on fire. He has failed that in a way we have not described yet, but he has definitely failed that.
Okay. How can we help PJ?
PJ's batting average is not great.
No,
PJ
PJ's having a rough night.
Come on, PJ. Like Eddie Murphy trained better than this, buddy.
Eddie Murphy, the guy
Did he?
who was kidnapped.
So, maybe I use the rest of my yarn that's not on fire. I softly chuck it at PJ. Not too hard, just enough to kind of like bring his attention back to the group and show him that we're all struggling too. And hey, PJ, we need to work together as a team on this and not go into blind rages anymore. Thoughts? I'm the asshole of the group, though, you guys. Come on.
All right, if there are no objections, give me a teenager roll.
Do we all roll?
No, just Brooke.
Just
Brooke's
walk.
the one that's helping.
Oh, I picked the wrong numbers. I tie.
Okay, so, tie. So you do get, PJ does get to roll again. But we're going to put an insecurity marker, and this isn't just this failure, it's been the whole night.
Sorry,
Fucking right though.
Hello,
So
everyone.
true. Holy cow.
We're going to put an insecurity marker, PJ, on your teenager stat. So
Bummer.
you can roll it again. Well, no, so you can roll again. You need to use, I would assume, ninja, because this is an attack. You're not going to catch the thing on fire if you push him into it. But you can't use a teenager roll again until someone fixes you. So to remind the group, and I don't know if Shay was here or not for this, the insecurity marker means you're insecure about part of your identity and can't roll with that stat until you or a sibling takes appropriate action to help you out. So this could be a mystical healing martial arts strike, it could be a stern talking to, and they have to be successful in that.
So we need to fix PJ at some point.
We need to fix PJ, he's broken.
Okay.
I can fix him.
I'm sure there's a song for this.
What was
Also,
that called
I
again?
wish I had
have the
remembered this
perfect
rule.
song.
I wish I had remembered this rule 15 minutes ago. Otherwise, you would have gotten one of those on your music ability after you broke your freaking recorder.
What is that ability called again?
It's a good thing I can still
What
sing.
ability?
It's the insecurity.
Oh, okay, that's
Insecurity marker. Yeah. So it's a blocking off PJ's ability to do awesome things.
so.
Good
If
to
we
wait
want
till
to do
break.
something to help him like recalibrate, what was that called?
It's not really called anything. It's you guys tell me how you're helping him. So
Okay.
like PJ right now has lost touch with his inner teenager. He is no longer doing awesome things. He's now just doing okay things.
He's middle-aged. He's acting
He's middle-aged. He may as well be dead.
Yeah.
All right,
Nope.
so we'll
Jesus
get back
Christ,
to that.
that's
I actually want to. Yeah, tell me about it. I actually want to finish this combat and then take a break. So, PJ, how about you roll again? This time, ninja stat.
I have succeeded.
Excellent. You shove the guy over. He bounces off the guy on fire. He's clearly not pleased by the whole thing, and the two on the ground are not looking so hot. Danger Dick.
Mm-hmm.
Last we left you, you poured milk on the guy that you chemically attacked. It had kicked you in the stomach. And then your brother sang you a rousing song, and you popped up ready to finish this fight. What are you doing?
I pulled out my lucky rabbit's foot, and I do some, midgets chakra to like maybe bind the rest of them together so we can get some answers.
Wait, how?
My lucky rabbit foot.
Describe for me how your rabbit's foot. I'm not saying no. I'm saying describe how this works.
So the lucky rabbit's foot brings me good luck and does whatever I want it to. So I'm gonna use it to summon a binding spell to bind the rest of the insects. If there's still some that are rogues.
I'm sorry. Every little thing you do is magic, apparently. Give me.
Every little thing you do is magic.
Give me. Man, I want to say no so bad. Give me a mutant roll. Mary Sue.
Gosh, Tom, these guys are so hard. Oh, a tie. Accurate.
You pull out your magic foot. You cast your binding spell. And strangely, nothing happens, which is weird because this is your lucky magic foot. This is part of who Danger Dick is, and you're just shaken to your core. And so we're going to give you an insecurity marker on mutant.
Oh,
We gotta fix
oh,
it.
fix his dick.
Guys, we have a
Dick.
broken dick.
Ah,
There's pills for this
Oh.
now, my understanding. This teenager. Sweaty, you're up.
Oh, you don't want me to be up right now.
Well, there's pills, so that's how you. I'm sorry.
Oh,
go ahead.
okay.
ah.
So I'm gonna sing a song to remove all insecurities. And
You're
that
gonna
song,
have to perform this.
Okay.
Move, Cotton.
So
Okay, here's what I need
I'm gonna-
from you. I need a verse about PJ, and I need a verse about Danger Dick.
okay,
I can't fucking.
okay.
I need a break.
All right.
Or
No,
Very
no,
soon.
I don't. No. Okay. All right. Every night in my dreams, PJ, I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you. Go on.
I feel pumped.
Far across the distance and bricks between us, you have come to show you. Go on. Near, far, wherever you are, your powers have now been restored. That's all I've got for you.
Tom, how fast can you cut that so we can play it for the outro? Get back to me on it, please. Okay, give me a mutant roll, you monster.
Oh fuck! I lost.
Oh no!
You know what? Hang on. The Academy of Grammys heard that song, and they informed Walter Sprinkles because he moonlights as a radio.
Titanic fan.
And because that song it pulled on some heartstrings of some fellow teenagers who are also going through hard times. He would like the Academy to reconsider that song and maybe see if perhaps it could win an award.
Celine Dion is incredibly litigious. That's not only is she a national treasure in Canada, but other than that, that's all she has. So how
That is not true.
On singing that.
how are we going? How are you aiding in this?
So, Celine Dion has a child. And her husband is recently deceased. And so not only does she have a child, but she's a single mom. She understands the plight of a teenager going through a hard time. And she is willing to overlook the royalties for this one song by this one artist, Sweaty Rat, on Walter Sprinkles' Moonlighting radio channel.
Wait, is she here? Is she in the garbage bag of holding?
She is not, but Walter Sprinkles heard that she's very litigious, and so he proactively reached out to her legal team and said, Ms. Dion, I understand that this is your song. However, granted that there's many teenagers who could, really do with a nice pep talk in these difficult times, and Sweaty Rat is willing to give them this pep talk. Will you please overlook the litigiousness and grant us some free rights?
So what we've just established is that Walter Sprinkle's mutant power is to talk telepathically with Canadian lawyers. Specifically Canadian copyright lawyers. Is this what I'm hearing?
Yeah, he's really good at it.
Okay. In that case, give me a mutant roll.
Okay. We'll see how he does. It's gonna be rough. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, he failed.
Oh no! After all that.
He needs to go to law school.
Okay. Jesus Christ. All right, Sweaty Rat now has an insecurity on mutant power.
No!
Oh,
And Walter Sprinkles also has an insecurity on mutant power.
No.
Also, you probably owe some Canadian lawyers.
Oh shoot. Is that
Um,
No, it's
Bella, be quiet.
I know.
how about we take a break right now because we're 10 minutes past when I wanted to take it anyway.
Okay.
Deal with the dog. Let's get drinks and
Deal with the dog.
see you back in
Deal
a couple
with
minutes.
things.
At minimum 5. See you guys back in a bit.
Okay. All right. Every night in my dreams.
Hi, welcome back. The party now has 2 dogs. This has been a marked improvement. 3 dogs.
PJ turned into a dog.
So when last we left our party, they had spent 4 out of their 5 assists, and they are all doubting themselves in various ways. Sweaty Rat doubts his musical ability. Danger Dick doesn't think he's magic anymore. Walter Sprinkles got a bill from a Canadian lawyer via telepathy, so is now hesitating to use that power, and PJ just doesn't think he's awesome any longer.
Oh, poor PJ. I'm
It is
more
pretty
worried
sad.
about PJ than anybody.
And the song didn't help. It really didn't help.
Oh,
Well,
So
at
now
least-
the
right?
not true. It'll resonate.
maybe it's more of a thinker. Maybe he's got to sleep on it. So there is 1 insect on fire, 1 insect that was formerly chemically burned and now is missing some eyes, and the other 2 aren't looking too hot, but they're still swinging. I'm just going to start at the top of the list because I don't remember who did something last time. Oh, no. It was...
Wait, will you
Right.
run
Sweaty.
down? Sorry, will you? I'm actually taking this really serious. This half of intermission, and I'm writing notes. Will you run down the insects again?
Sure. One of them is on fire.
Okay.
It has since stopped screaming, but it is still smoldering. One of them is chemically burned, pissed, and wants to kill the raccoon.
Is that the
2
one that
of
has
them-
no eyes?
Sorry?
Is the one that's chemically burned the one with no eyes?
Correct. Well, the one with like half eyes.
Okay.
And the other 2 have just sort of been punching or kicking people at random, but mostly PJ.
Okay.
They've been more or less fine, but they've taken some hits.
Okay.
So we are going to start with Dick. Always start with Dick.
Obviously.
Oh, yes, that's me. Well,
I'm taking notes, y'all. I hope you are too.
It's good.
sort of, yes.
I believe you're still holding a makeshift flamethrower.
I am.
Oh no,
So
you had to put that away for your rabbit's foot
I did.
and your lack of faith in yourself.
I probably just need to recharge the magical abilities that are in that rack. So I'll put it away from me. Go back to my bag of withholding and maybe pull out like a bug zapper, but it's like a
Well,
Say that
here's the thing. Because you're doubting your magic ability,
oh,
That
so I
is-
got my bag that I'm carrying with me now.
yeah, that's
Oh my
what allows you to reach into your garbage bag of holding and pull out the exact thing you're reaching for. So when you reach into your bag looking for the bug zapper, you're going to grab the first thing that feels like a bug zapper, but it won't be. What is that?
A dildo.
Oh, shit.
That's a strong suggestion.
Oh my god! Not the time nor the place.
It's exactly
Disagree.
the
You'll have their full fucking attention.
It's always the time or place if you believe hard enough.
I agree. And it's hard, so there we go.
Hard enough. Come on. That's a double pun.
Ah!
Anything's a dildo if you try hard enough. What are you doing, Dick?
Jesus. Oh my god. Well, I'm doubting myself, so first thing I grab is not what I want, so pull out a fly swatter.
Okay. What are you doing with it?
Gonna do some ninja moves to knock out the other bug that's near me.
All right, give me a ninja check.
Wait, I don't doubt myself. I succeed.
Okay, you pull off some like fucking sweet ass ninja shit. You're flipping around. You're whoosh 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 with the fly swatter, and then you, bam, clean hit, right on it, right in the middle of its fucking face. Except the thing is, it's a fly swatter, and this is a human-sized insect, so it just seems confused and angry. But no, very impressive ninja shit though. That was top notch.
Hell yeah.
Walter.
Yes. So, after Dick swatted one of the insectoids, which one did he swat? Did he swat one on fire? Did he swat one of the ones that's still buzzing around?
I assume he hit the one that's he chemically burned and then dumped milk on,
Okay.
who wants to murder him.
Okay, so he's now been. So we've got one is on fire and smoldering. We've got one who's been chemically burned. His eyes have been sliced off by my razor blade, and now he's been fly swatted.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
So this guy's probably our weakest link, because then we still have two that are attacking PJ. PJ's doubting himself and doubting his awesomeness. So Walter's really concerned about PJ and those two that are attacking him. So he needs to devise a plan to instill PJ's faith while simultaneously going after those two insects. So what is he going to do? He is going to muster every nasty hairball that he's ever coughed up, every piece of bad tuna he's ever eaten, and he is going to do the like 5 a.m. cat power puke that will wake anyone from a complete dead sleep, and he is going to projectile vomit onto those two insects that are attacking PJ. Whilst he is projectile vomiting on these insects, he is going to look over at PJ and he's going to give him the cat paw with, you know how some cat paws have a thumb? He's going to give him a cat paw thumbs up and tell him, PJ, you are awesome and I appreciate you. We may have our differences, but I give you a cat thumbs up.
Lance, you have something to add?
I would like to add Toxic Waste to that with a song, and that song is gonna go. I want to double up on the roles. So I don't know how this works, but can we make it so that my role or her role work if my song is part of it?
Thank you.
Well, here's the thing.
Another assist.
You're doubting your musical ability right now. So you can't actually roll mutant for this.
You're paying those Canadian lawyers.
No. I can't roll mutant, but my
spoken.
singing is actually my teenager.
You're not up on my turn right now, sweaty rat, and I would appreciate.
I'm trying to help.
Down.
I'm trying to help.
But you're doubting your musical abilities. You can't sing.
You're doubting your musical ability. So I would like to
I have
offer
a perfect song for that.
No, I'm sure you do, and I'm looking forward to your rendition of Toxic. However,
no. That's better
that's too
than
bad.
that.
That song's a banger. We're gonna put a pin in that until you have enough faith in yourself to bard again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so give me. Well, I guess it's a critter roll.
Yes. I am successful. PJ, your awesomeness has been restored. I'm stepping on toes right now. I apologize.
No, you're fine. But what I want to ask PJ is, PJ, describe for me how some nasty human-sized hairballs and thumbs up restores your ability to be awesome.
Oh, dude, it's easy. Walter knows that I love eating those hairballs. Always so good to me.
Okay, this is perfect. No, you're good. I didn't.
So, like, I see
almost,
that hairball and I am pumped to go eat it.
I literally almost mentioned this earlier, but I didn't want to stop Brooke. So, good. That's good enough for me. Walter, you have... Or PJ, you are awesome again.
Yay, PJ! Yay!
So the insects are confused and dirty and angry, and they're a little grossed out. You hear a lot of like distressed clicking. PJ, you're up.
So, this is why Walter hates PJ, because Walter will do something nice and then PJ will worship Walter for the 2 hours. And Walter. So, my canine instinct is to bring something back to Walter as a thank you. So, I'm just going to go try to latch onto one of these guys and drag him back over so that we can beat the shit out of him just by himself.
Okay. Critter me.
Under is good, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, then I'm
under
good.
is success. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yay!
I haven't had as
you-
much to drink as he has.
So you bring one of them over and you just start. Everybody just starts wailing on it, and it's down. It's as down as the one that was on fire is down. Lance. I'm sorry, Shwetty.
Since I can't sing anymore, I'm just gonna say, "Go kill them!" with a force in my voice.
Okay.
What about your
Yes.
rat teeth? Your rat teeth could do something.
No, actually, since I'm a rat, I need some assistance. I'm gonna need some assistance with this, but I'd like somebody to put me in a bucket on top of one of the insects so I can burrow into him and eat his intestines.
Oh, you can make a rat king.
Do we have a team finisher option? Because I have a.
We would need more rats for that.
We can summon.
No, we can do it with one.
Oh,
No,
you know
you
what?
can call
Everybody's got a
family.
tail.
You want to call my family? Hold on.
Let me just
Actually,
point
I'm
out.
going to use my.
Each
We
of
all
you
have
have a.
We can make
Each
a
of us
rat
has a what?
a tail.
You can make a
What
family
rat
king.
is, right? I learned it from
Yeah.
So I'm gonna.
a rat king is when so many rats are together that their tails all get into a knot.
Right.
I learned that from 30 Rock. We could make a rat king amongst ourselves.
Are we gonna try and burrow into their intestines together?
We
You might not
could.
have time for that, but it's certainly on the table.
So I'm gonna call my family. That's
that
my
a Murphy-
my.
Amy
I'm gonna
Murphy
like
pattern?
my rat family, my extended family.
Yeah.
Hey, family, can we come down here and eat out some intestines of these insects from another planet?
Yes, I
Why
like
don't
it.
you give me a critter roll?
Rats have like 1,000 brothers and
I
sisters.
fail. I fail. There's no seriousness.
Family hates it. Hang on. I'm gonna call his mom, and I'm gonna tell him, Mama Shwetty Rat, your babies are not coming to his aid. in
Okay,
his
just
need."
just to point out, you guys are literally mutants.
Yeah,
His family are rats.
yeah, I know. And
Okay, they don't.
in
Do
numbers,
they have phones?
no, but just their numbers. You know how many babies a mama
No,
rat has?
Oh no, I'm not questioning that. No, there was going to be a tidal wave of rats had he succeeded. However, how are you contacting this rat? Because your mutant ability, which you currently block from, wait, is his mom a Canadian lawyer? Because you wouldn't be able to contact her.
Oh no, she's not. She's just a rat. Shwetty Rat was taken from her nest when he was a young pinky rat, and Eddie Murphy mutanted him into what he currently is.
He raised me from his nipple.
But
I believe in this case the term is Dr. Maroon of him.
Walter Sprinkles, he may be the family asshole, but he's an asshole with a heart of gold. And he maintains contact with Shwetty Rat's mother because she worries about him. He's her baby.
What?
And-
What do
and
you? Brooke, stop.
Her
Brooke, stop.
nest. He was
Brooke, you in?
born from her nest as a pinky rat, a little innocent rat.
No, Brooke, you've beaten me. I'm done. I'm good. What are you rolling for this?
I don't know.
We win!
I'm rolling
I am invincible!
That'd be a mutant ability.
what is this? What am I, a teenager? Because I've outwitted you.
It would probably be teenager because your ability.
You've beaten him into submission. That's teenager for sure.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Like to be clear,
That's all.
that was completely appropriate. I also want this
I
game.
loved every second of it. Yeah.
No, it was incredible. I'm here for it. Roll teenager to talk to your friend's mom.
I was successful, so the hordes
Thank God.
Okay,
are coming to us.
So bad.
we're out of assists, and Shwetty, you could take another crack at your critter roll.
Better work.
Don't
Why'd
screw
you
it
have
up.
to choose critter roll? Because critter roll's low for me. I don't like this. All right, here we go.
Using your critter powers. Critter powers activate.
So I'm rolling to get the horde in on these fucking insects. Okay,
Yes.
all right. Lower than 3, guys. Fucking lost again.
Ah.
God damn it.
After all that,
I know that. Oh my god.
All right, let me just take critter away from you. Let's take another insecurity marker. You feel like your Sweaty Rat feels that since he became partially human, he's lost touch with his rat side. But worse than that, he feels like his family doesn't want anything to do with him anymore. Because he just goes around singing Celine Dion at folks, and he's lost touch with his rat roots.
he has
Existential crisis for Sweaty Rat. Danger Dick, you're up.
really bad.
We're still trying to take out these bugs.
Yes, please God. Please God, take out these bugs.
Well, I mean, is Eddie Murphy nearby? Are these just the guys that stuck around to bombard us and keep us from progressing further to find out what?
That's a good question. How intuitive is Danger Dick?
Well, when I do this,
That looks very intuitive. Why don't you give me a
critter roll.
critter roll?
Hopefully, it's more successful than Lance's. God damn it! It tied.
Okay, so what you've managed to figure out is these vampire insectoids who know karate stuck around because they heard. You assume that they heard PJ coming. So you could intuit that you are fresh on the heels of them. However, that's really not giving you any insight into like why they stopped and didn't keep running, like why they actually like held you guys up.
Wait, say that again.
So, do you want to explain it, Jay?
Well, the bugs stuck around. We determined that we thought that we were fresh on the heels of them, just barely kidnapping or taking Eddie Murphy. But we still don't know why.
Okay.
Or even why they stopped instead of just continuing to run.
Attack.
Okay.
You can still take a turn. That was your asking about thing. So, are you going to do an action? Might I remind you have a makeshift flamethrower outside of your back?
It's just blowing fire in the background.
I mean, kind of. Took all that stuff out. It should be like lying around you. An awesomeness roll might end this encounter.
Oh, is there such a thing? I thought there. I guess would that be
No,
a
teenage
mutant?
roll, I guess. Nope, teenage roll.
Okay, let's do
Because
that.
it'd be fucking bitching if you burned all these bugs to death.
Let's just do that. Where I just like swing my tail, flips the can, the fire goes. haywire.
Yeah, dog, whatever you want to do.
Jesus Christ. Well, I tied again.
Okay.
So we're out of pie.
We're fresh out of pie. You managed to burn the bugs. But how you did that was you got the flame way too close to the bottle, and it exploded in your face.
In my face!
Oh no, we have a raccoon on fire.
We have her just a little on fire. Just a little on fire. his innate awesomeness managed to get it like out amongst the bugs. However, we're gonna put an insecurity marker on teenager for Danger Dick.
Oh no.
And he's not very badly burned, but you guys might not want to bring it up should he see himself in a mirror.
Oh no!
All right, so you've got 2 charred bugs. You've got, well, I guess 3 charred. You've got 2 currently charring bugs, 1 charred bug, and 1 bug who's just like out with a bunch of chemical burns.
Okay.
And I'm gonna let you guys like we're out of combat, so you guys can decide what order you're going.
Well, I'm completely fucking worthless. I can't sing songs and I can't call on the horde. So
A lot of existential crisis is happening in this family all at once.
Yeah, so Sweaty Rat has his music crisis.
Okay, you want me to run it down?
Yeah.
Okay, Shweddy, problems with mutant and critter. Dick, problems with mutant and teenager. Walter, problems with mutant, and PJ is good. PJ's good.
Well, I have a problem with teenager, you said?
No, your problem is mutant.
Mutant, okay.
Because you keep trying to telepathically talk to people, and you're getting sued, and then rats are hanging up on you.
Really struggling.
Does everyone have the same ability that's currently?
That's
Like,
currently
is
what?
everyone down a mutant? Is everyone down a mutant? Is everyone's mutant insecure at the moment?
Yes.
Yes.
For you.
So I would like to attempt to bring away all of their mutant insecurities by reminding them that we are all a family. And with my little tail between my legs, cute as a button, I'm gonna walk up with my tennis ball and drop it at their feet and see if they'll all play fetch with me. To try to bring our mutant skills all back and remember that we're all one big happy family.
Oh, what about my
Right. That sounds like a teenage role from you.
You don't deserve dogs.
We don't.
I win! I succeed!
Yay!
Oh, Jay, you win the Wholesome Award for the night, too.
All right, everybody gets their mutants back.
Yay! Okay, so that means Sweaty Rat is critter and Dick is teenager.
Correct.
Issues. Okay. And we have 2 charring bugs, one
charred bug.
and one burned bug.
Yeah, one bug who had war crimes done unto him.
The Geneva Convention.
All right, can I just if you guys are planning on interrogating him, let me point something out. It is an anthropomorphic bug. It was attacked with bug spray, and it was hit with a fly swatter. You guys are racist as fuck. To be clear.
Are we?
Yeah.
So
I think Dick's kind of racist.
I tried to tie him up with my yarn and they burned through it. Yeah, I need to try that again.
You tried to tie one up who was on fire.
I sang a song. I was just trying to help out my family, and I sang a song to my family. I didn't produce a fly swatter. I think that was Dick. We need to have a talk with Dick about being not racist.
Wait, is the next scene an intervention?
It all came out of like nowhere.
That's the montage that gets us our pie back, is us having an intervention with Dick.
Is it? We need to talk about.
I think we need to talk to Dick about being racist and how that's wrong to bugs.
Maybe let's not start at a 10. Let's start at a 3 with like a wiffle ball bat and work up to flamethrower.
I think we need to talk about, as a family, we need to talk about strategy. Rather than come down hard on any certain member of the family, we need to talk about group strategy on how we want to tackle this and how to get Eddie Murphy back.
Okay, well, so we have bugs.
Family, and I'm the one talking sense into all you people. So what's going on here?
I think we need to stop.
I mean, in all fairness, you're just being Raphael.
No, so I do think we need to figure out a way to alleviate the pain that the bugs are currently feeling, because you can't trust someone in pain to give you correct information.
Walter, give me
Right.
a critter check.
Critter check. I succeed.
Okay, 3 out of 4 of these are fucking toast. They're not in pain anymore.
Okay. Okay. So,
I think we should waterboard them.
no.
Oh, and the racist one.
Have a carapace.
What did I just say? We gotta abide by the rules of war, you guys.
The Hague will hear about this.
I'm in law school. I've learned these things. Walter Sprinkles moonlights as a lawyer in law school. Anyway, so let's get them in their own rooms. We're gonna try and separate the bugs. We're gonna get them in a room. We're gonna get them some water. We're gonna get them.
They're all dead except for one.
I'm sorry, was I not clear? 3 out of 4 of these are charred to a crisp.
Oh, they're dead.
There's
Oh,
only
yeah.
one who's not.
They're not
Beyond
mostly
pain.
dead. They're all the way dead. Yeah.
Go rescue the one who's been chemically burned.
I returned one of them to a pet store.
He's had his eyes ripped off by myself, which I apologize.
Can I ask why we're rescuing him and not just polishing him off so we can
We want
keep
to
chasing?
interrogate him.
We need to know where Eddie Murphy is.
I say we waterboard him.
No,
In her defense, she's a cat and she's gonna play with it before she kills it.
That's fair.
I'm gonna bat it around a bit.
And I'm the racist.
Let's go bat it into a room and let's see if he knows anything about Eddie Murphy.
Jay?
I mean, we have to fully submerge him to waterboard him, right? It's like a towel across his whole body.
It's
That's not
good
how that
cop,
works.
bad cop. We've done the bad cop. Now we need to do good cop. We make him feel good. We tell him we're
When did
sorry,
we do bad cop? They kicked the shit out of us there for a
It's
minute.
good cop George W. Bush.
and I cut it off with my razor blade from my yarn ball.
Hey,
Can we not have
could-
war crimes on 9/11, please?
We could
Because we're living it with enough of those
we could always just rip his wings off.
things. Oh,
I'm feeling uncomfortable now. Let's apologize to the bug. I think we should apologize to the bug.
What part of it? They kicked PJ in the face.
Yeah, I didn't start this fucking fight.
We
They
were just
started it.
coming down the hallway.
I'm getting ostracized.
I know I'm rambunctious, but I didn't start this fight.
All right, I'm gonna take over for this interrogation. We're gonna start off with this. So let me think here. So this grasshopper type insect, it's built. It's got 3 different parts, right? So let's take off. I'm gonna chop off. I got a big ass axe, and I'm gonna chop off the bottom half of this
You're cutting
insect.
off his bouncer legs.
I'm cutting off because it's got 3 parts, right? So we're gonna chop off the bottom half of it. I'm a big ass, it's a big ass axe, and I'm just a little tiny rat, but I can still swing this bitch. So, okay, what am I rolling?
You okay?
I don't know. Roll for war crimes, I guess.
This feels like a teenager role. Pretty badass. just
This,
saying.
yeah. This is a teenager role.
It took a lot for me to pick up that axe. So, oh, hold on. Okay, I rolled. I win.
Yeah.
We cut off the bottom half of this. It's 3 parts, right? So the bottom half, I can't remember what they're all called, but yeah, it's an insect.
Okay, but it's also like human shaped. It's not necessarily segmented. Like there's a torso.
We cut off its leg.
Let's just keep the
Yeah.
axe there, so all the guts don't fall out. So
Yeah,
it talks before it dies.
Cool.
So I'm gonna tell this bug. I'm gonna say I'll give you a faster death if you tell us everything we want to know. But if you don't, then it's gonna be a slower death, and I'm gonna let you bleed out slower.
Turn for the dark.
Okay. The bug turns its one eye stalk towards you, and it's clicking feebly, like it's very clearly in pain, and it's motioning you to get closer.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Walter Sprinkles has got to check out soon because he may be the family asshole, but he can't torture a poor bug.
Well, I'm all for this torture, so I'm gonna come in closer.
Walter Sprinkles is feeling real bad right now, you guys.
So
Listen,
what-
sweaty rat has seen a few things.
Where is Eddie Murphy?
Bad.
Tell me about Eddie
once
Murphy.
once you get close enough, it clicks a couple times, and then it like lunges at you, separating the bottom half of its body as it does so, and it sinks its mandibles into your neck, and you are feeling progressively colder as you hear sucking noises.
Oh no!
Wait, were we all in the same room when this happened, or did you go into your own room?
I don't know. Who showed up to the torture?
I'm a total CF, so
Yeah.
I feel like I've been standing just watching this whole time.
you have, PJ. We need you to do something.
I was
Well, my instinct is to go.
Voices of racism.
My instinct is to eat out the rest of his insides because he's open, and that looks pretty tasty. So
There
I'm
you
gonna go get me some of that. Save my save my family member here by eating out the inside of this insect.
I think I'm gonna join you.
I'm gonna take a real bad shit later, but I'll deal with that when the time comes.
I gotta be honest, guys. This took a weird turn.
I'm a vegan. I don't want any part of that.
Walter Sprinkles also enjoys himself some good innards, so he
I
sees.
forgot these are vampires.
Yeah.
As
So
he's sucking the blood out of you.
yeah, for sure, a cat is gonna go after some intestines if he sees them.
Oops, I forgot. There's a
It's the
vampire.
circle of life.
Yeah, but we're all gonna turn into vampires now, aren't we?
I really think just the one with the vampiric bug making is.
Uh-oh.
But I mean, I don't know how this works.
This is
Wasn't the
going
question you expected.
somewhere I never thought it would.
No, I really didn't think we'd get to the war crimes and then the vampirism, but here we are. So, Sweaty Rat, there's a vampire. Nope, he's gone.
He's right there.
Oh, he's back. So what are you doing? How you doing?
How you doing?
Well, I've currently have this bug that's sucking life out of me, and I can't sing it away anymore.
He's got a proboscis in your neck.
You can sing it. I gave that back to you. I gave your mutant power.
You
back.
He
did.
could, but he's got a proboscis in your neck.
So he literally.
You had to make sure it was in my neck.
Well, vampires, man.
I know. Hold on. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the rest of my magical flute that I still have. So PJ took the other half of it, and actually it was the shorter half that I have this right here, and I'm gonna take it and shove it into its brain.
Yeah.
The magical flute has met the rest of its maker because the other half is now a fetch stick. But
So is that the magical fluid is secretly a
Okay, give me a. You know what? I'm gonna leave it up to you. What do you think of that roll that is?
a greater roll?
Your highest one. Is it?
no, I would say it's so. It's not a singing. It's gonna. I'm gonna say it's a
leaning-
mutant.
It's either awesome enough. Wait, well, mutants really are singing.
Okay, so
So I would say it's
A
either
teenager.
teenager or ninja, because
I'm
it's
gonna say
fucking
teenager.
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I
I
mean,
win.
he has the wherewithal to do it.
I
So,
win.
Okay, you ram it into what's left of like his eye socket because some cat with a yarn ball and a razor blade had the wherewithal to like open up that hole in its chitinous armor. So you just like boof right through that empty eye socket, and it's still latched into your neck, but the obvious sucking noises stop.
Okay.
The cat and
Nope.
the dog are still eating intestines, I assume.
I'm gonna try to peel. I'm gonna try to peel it off of him.
Walter Sprinkles
I'll just
is
put yourself out. He's fine.
no. Walter Sprinkles. He's going to take a break from the intestines because he knows they'll still be there. He's a little concerned about the rat. He's going to run to his yarn ball that the part that wasn't incinerated because it wasn't all incinerated, just some of it was.
Yeah, just some of the yarn.
He's going to get the rest of the yarn. He's going to really quick make a makeshift piece of gauze, and he's going to run over to Sweaty Rat and try to save his jugular
Okay, well somebody needs to get this insect head off of him. So typically when things die, they convulse. So it had him before, and it's got him.
We might need some strong pit bull strength to help pull the
I'm
bug.
gonna use my.
Well, somebody
iron
has a
dog-
bag
Use
of
your
holding.
telepathy to
Bag-
contact Pitbull.
There's
Yeah.
a bag of holding too. That's
Oh,
got
wow.
there's a fucking bag with a bunch of shit in it, and it's
Excuse me?
I'm not gonna name any names, but it's being carried by a trash panda who can help us.
Wait, that's not a fucking bag.
Trash rabbit, sir.
It is my bag of holding.
A bag of holding.
Garbage
So-
bag of holding.
Yeah, maybe something could be made, like a pulley system of some sort to get the bug out of the rat,
Bug off the rat.
off the rat.
Like a plunger gun.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
leave that to you,
So I
Mike.
pull out-
Plunger gun?
so I pull out a plunger harpoon gun that
All right.
launches
Oh God.
under the head, and then I like reel it back in, so like pops it off you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Dr. Sprinkles rushes in with yarn gauze.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. No one can invoke a plunger harpoon gun without first making a mutant check.
Making a mutant check. Well, luckily I got my mutant powers back.
You sure do, buddy.
Oh yes.
It is a success.
God. Okay.
So then Walter Sprinkles does run in with his yarn gauze patch to save Sweaty Rat's jugular. I don't know if rats have a jugular, but if he's
They
a
do.
rat, they do.
Probably. Yeah, I'd say so.
There it goes. We're putting pressure on it. We're gonna get him healed back up. Maybe PJ can help with the bug while I'm helping heal.
Well, I mean, the bug's dead, and
Bug's dead now.
half the bug he was. So I think the big question right now is: does anyone know how to make a suture or a stitch?
Row.
I know how to find the materials, but I can't help make.
I feel like a cat could. I mean, they could just take their claws and just go.
Right, but then you're holding it together instead of like.
I got yarn.
I can't catch
I got a
She's also
razor.
a seamstress. A seamster.
I've got a razor and I've got yarn. And then I can yarn it together and then I can slice off the end.
All right, give me a teenager roll.
Okay, let's do it. Shit. Tied.
Shit. Okay, so success for sure. So the day is saved. Sweaty Rat lives.
Lives another day.
Lives to sing another day, except not until Shwetty heals. So
Oh.
Shwetty's magical abilities or musical abilities are completely intact, but the voice, it's just a harsh, raspy whisper now.
Uh-oh.
How? And your flute or your recorder is busted. How will you make music?
He can't.
Luckily, the whole world is your instrument, and I believe in you.
I think that's a good thing because I'll figure out a way. Where there's a will, there's a way.
All right, so you have 3 dead. Well, you've got 4 dead insectoid vampires, 3 of which are intact and charred, and 1 was. Oh, let me see. Chemically tortured.
Dissected.
Mocked for being a bug because he got hit with a fly swatter. Bisected. And then stabbed in what was left of its eye.
Yeah. Yeah, he was.
That one.
I got the kill for that one.
Guy.
No,
We might-
absolutely.
We might need to answer for what we did to that one.
To whom? Everybody's
fine.
dead.
So we still need to
There's-
figure out where Eddie Murphy is, though.
You still need to
So-
figure out where Eddie Murphy is.
Luckily, he
I-
dropped the business card when I pulled him off of land.
Hey, let's
Sweaty.
Let's inspect it.
Oh, it's a business card. Where is it taking us?
Conveniently, there's an address on this business card, I think.
Probably taking us to a strip club.
You guys are joking, but absolutely. So make a
Strip club. The little bugs are wearing like bikinis and stuff.
So Dick, why don't you go ahead and make a teenager check because you are searching the bodies.
Success.
Absolutely. So you find a business card that appears to be for the manager at a car park that is about a mile away from where you are.
Car park? It's like a parking lot?
Yeah. We're all gonna jump on PJ, and
Car
he's gonna
park.
rage run to the car park.
Probably.
To the car
So
park.
you got to let me smell the business card, and that's how I'll know where to go. I
Take a
can't
good
read.
look. Would that be a critter check?
Yeah, it's a critter check to see if I. No, I take off to the address that's on the card. With all of my blind rage giving me the strength to carry you all
That's right.
on clamped onto me in various areas.
We're clutching onto you.
Turn
Onto you in
around.
various Hey, how are you singing that? Hey. If you are going to sing a song, you can tell me how you do that.
I feel like it was deliberate.
Okay, PJ, if you are gonna carry folks, give me a critter check. Well, give me a critter check so you can get a bead on the scent to pick up the trail.
I have tied.
Okay. So the give and take here is good news. You've totally got the scent. Bad news, it's the direction it was already telling you to go. So you had 4 insects come out and try to stop you guys, but it's that direction in the first place. So why don't you go that way?
Okay, that's where I'm going. I'm booking back the direction that the scent is taking me. Is back from whence we originally.
Back from whence you've came.
From whence you came. Does Walter Sprinkles mayhaps have some extra scent glands that he can direct us the direction we need to go?
Like on his person?
Like in his nose.
So you want to take another? You want to take a crack at this thing too?
Yeah, I do.
Well, so that would be effectively for the same role, and you guys are all out of assists, and I have yet to get a montage. So, nope, you're going to follow the dog.
Okay, what's a montage though? Sorry.
Wait, what? I mean, in general, what's a montage?
Yeah, what do we do?
Have you seen a Rocky movie?
Well, I mean, I know what a montage is, but how
No,
do
that's
we
what it means. Well, I don't know.
say pause? I'm going to give you a
For
montage.
prepping.
Well, kinda, yeah. So, all right, let me read the bit about the insecurity markers.
I want to do a montage.
Top Meat Monster. Okay, so when the team pie is all marked, you can assist each other until you and your siblings fulfill the team pie by narrating a montage about the power of teamwork or family. This can take the place in the present or as a flashback to a training montage. So in this case, Walter would just bring up something you guys did before. The GM may ask you some questions to fill in the montage. Then they should unmark all the team pie slices, which I'll do.
Okay, we're going to do a montage. We're going to talk about our family in the present. Let me know when you're ready.
I think.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, family. We lost Chuck Sweat just now.
He hates any music that's not his own.
Because, we may be different animals, and we may have come from different birth, but Eddie Murphy rescued all of us. And Eddie Murphy took us in under his wing.
And nursed off his nipple.
Under his beautiful, beautiful wings. And he raised us. And he provided us a home in this subway. And we've had rats and cats and dogs and raccoons. And we've lived together in peace for so long. Now Eddie Murphy is gone. And he needs our help. And the only way Eddie Murphy can be rescued is if we come together and we put our differences aside, and if today we celebrate our Independence Day.
Brooke, fucking as soon as you said today, I knew where it was going. Okay, that was enough movie references. You get all your shit back.
Motherfucking aliens.
Oh, Jesus. All right, and then
Welcome to
so you guys
Earth.
come out of the sewer and you find a bunch of F-15s.
You say you're living fine all the time, but I know what's real. And it's all the same.
I'm not doing that, Tom.
Tell me how you
Okay, that's,
You've been waiting on the next thing I was saying.
I love you guys.
I'm on a new wave.
Oh boy, we're getting twerking.
Wait,
Yeah.
showing his back.
huh, I'm glad his camera sucks.
Alright.
Okay, well, we've seen America's ass. You guys have all of your stuff back. In fact, we're gonna let's say that montage was so good, everybody gets their bullshit back. So all the insecurity markers are gone.
Let's say that montage was so good. That montage was so good.
That montage was so good.
Does it
That you get
automatically
all of your shit back.
I
portal us to Eddie Murphy's whereabouts?
every day.
All right, so need I remind you guys that all of that was so the cat could also sniff the business card?
She transported us.
Give me
No.
a Walter Sprinkles, please. Give me a critter check.
Come on, critic check.
If Walt when he's just gonna leave. He lost.
Oh god.
Fantastic.
Where it was
That.
going.
All right. On the plus side, you guys have 4 out of your 5 assists back. Okay, that was
I'm gonna say that PJ was feeling particularly inspired by that montage. He dug into his pocket and he pulled out the first tennis ball Eddie Murphy ever gave him.
oh
And
Jesus
just
Christ.
like his heart just swelled 2 sizes. He jammed that tennis ball back in his pocket and turned up his nose to 11 and sniffed as hard as he ever sniffed to try to find any extra little clue in that scent that would help him.
You can follow that scent all the way back to the car park.
Oh, PJ. I knew there's a reason I loved you.
I'm here to help, guys.
PJ, I need. Well, here's the question. Do you wag at that or do you play it cool?
I definitely.
I feel like that's a very personal question.
No, I know it was, but I mean we're all family.
We've come a long way tonight.
Some things I don't want to know about my family.
Let me be honest. In this family, you've all seen each other lick your own genitals.
Excuse me.
So
I do have my
you're
legs straight in the air, though.
That just ends with me like spinning in a circle. I don't get how he does it. Anyway, what?
Okay, so you know where you're headed.
Mhm.
You know your objective is to get Eddie Murphy back. All we've taken off the body so far is just that business card, but you know what's next. So are we headed out? What are we doing?
Head out.
Yeah, I think we're heading to the address, right?
Okay,
Trying
well, following PJ, you go. You know where the nearest sewer grate is to the entrance, and you pop on out. It's the middle of the night. You come out kind of in a. This is luckily one of an alley one, which is how you knew it was safe to pop out. Because let's keep in mind, you are mutant abominations. One side of the alley is just some dumpsters. Dick, control yourself. And then the other side leads out to the street. And PJ, you know that this is where the car park is, the parking garage. The
Yeah,
hell did
and
I
I also-
start saying car park for?
I don't know. I didn't know what that was at first. I'm like, what's-
I mean, it's British. No, I mean it's great,
It's
but
super
it's
British, yeah.
It's super
Very
British,
exotic. I like it.
and it's so consistent. I think because it rhymes. Anyway, moving on. The parking garage is on one side, and a bunch of trash cans are on the other side.
Yeah, so PJ knows he doesn't see as well in the night as Walter does, so he's going to kind of lean on Walter a little bit to help guide us the rest of the way.
So Walter Sprinkles is going to tell PJ he's an idiot and you need to get better eyesight in the dark. Because he's an asshole cat, so he's also going to swat you on the nose just because he loves you. But
Tails a wagon.
Yeah. And Walter Sprinkles' tail's flicking.
Mhm.
This, with a little flick.
Oh
on
no, he's annoyed. He's annoyed.
Yeah. Let's see. So Walter Sprinkles says, PJ, you can read better than I can. So tell me what the address on the business card says.
5128 Dozier Street.
Dozier Street. All right. So Walter Sprinkles is
It's literally at the end of the alley.
he's running. He's accustomed to alleys. He's a cat. Come on, he's
Absolutely.
a feral cat. Like, he is in his element here. He is going to send out one of those, and Chuck Sweat, you can also provide the sound effects for this. Yeah.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
speak cat too.
Yeah, so Walter Sprinkle
I
sends
feel
out a
guilty about ripping out your throat now.
we get an army of feral cats just running up from
Oh, is that right?
yeah.
All right.
Did they come from Canada?
Walter Sprinkles, in addition to moonlighting, is a law school student. He also moonlights as a politician.
A cat politician.
Yeah, he wants cat rights. Feral cat
No,
rights.
that
They're
makes
very
sense. All right, so is this so you're using your mutant ability to call cats, or is this just natural like cat powers?
both, but if we need to put a title on it, we'll say it's mutant abilities.
Okay, give me a mutant roll.
Okay, here we go. Oh, shit. I failed.
Man, so eloquent.
Okay,
Right.
well, I mean, on the plus side, you're just, yowling ineffectively as you run down the alley. I mean, I'm sure it's nothing your siblings haven't seen before. It's fine. It's weird, but it's fine.
They're used to it. Fine.
One assumes. So
Someone could come to my help here if you wanted, family.
All right, so.
I'm just saying. Or you could all sit there and stare at me.
help her sing the song of her people.
Oh, why did you say that?
Because I'm thinking of a little tiny spider doing this.
Chuck's what's
Actually, I'm drawing a blank right this second. Sweaty Rat needs more alcohol to sing songs. But I'm gonna actually defer to our
Fucking
favorite dick.
our favorite pick.
Oh, am I?
Danger Dick.
I
I
mean,
don't know why you wouldn't be.
if you wanted to find a reason for the cat to try again, to get the army of feral cats to come to our service.
I pull out one of those little bells that, make you on the
He's dinging the feral cat. He's
The feral cat bell, as you do. Okay, well, give me a mutant check, Dick.
oh, dick.
success.
Yes.
All right, you pull out the spell, which allows Walter to do another mutant, re-roll the mutant check.
Yay! The army of feral cats. They're gonna come.
Army of feral cats, yes.
Get the friskies.
For some reason.
I failed again.
Oh!
Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. I got a song to rally the
You
cats.
there are so few rules in this game. So few. I cannot stress that enough. There's like 3 rules. However, one of them is if you spend an assist, you can't assist a second time.
There's no army of feral cats in this game.
I just wasted an instant.
There's no rats. There's no army of rats. There's no army of cats.
I
There's
think
no-
maybe you guys need to stop
Maybe like
trying
a
to summon.
No more
We
army.
need to get an army of like trash
It would've been-
pandas.
It would have
or
been
dogs.
such a good storyline, but unfortunately, it's not meant to be. So
I mean, frankly, give give Dick some time. If he summons an army of trash pandas, everything is
God
going to be shiny.
Damn,
and
we're gonna
clean,
be.
and
they're gonna
no one's
steal
going to have
all
any
the
valuables
shit?
left. It's going to be glorious.
Yeah, they're gonna steal all the shit.
And throw it out on the ground. All the trash pandas will come.
So Walter is now running,
Okay.
muling, frankly, a little desperately, as he goes through the alley, out into the street with the streetlights, but
Wait.
towards.
I just want to point out something. I remember that Walter was androgynous at some point. What happened? When did Walter become a he again?
He
Walter's
decided
been using he and hims pretty much constantly, so I erased the they them I had written
that,
down.
you know,
Uh,
Walter isn't quite sure, but tonight he's going for he.
okay.
We'll call that.
I've been
Alright,
trying to
that's
pick
fair.
up on cues. I don't know. I'm happy with they them if that's what we're gonna do, but I think I'm the only one that uses those pronouns.
That's fair. That's
Chuck
fair.
is trying to stir up controversy right now.
I just did.
Yes.
The person known as Walter,
Yeah.
who is also part cat, has desperately meowed as that person has run through the alleyway into the street that is well lit towards the parking garage, which is at the end of the alley.
I better follow suit just for no other reason than to make sure she doesn't get in any trouble. So I'm
Thank-
gonna go try to catch her and be like, hey, maybe not the shouting, just the running.
Well, you can't hear him over your desperate cries for your family to follow you.
So basically, I'm on a suicide mission right now.
Yeah, but in your defense, you think you've got support.
I think I have support. Okay, so what am I going to do next? Do I maybe perhaps catch sniff of Eddie Murphy in this address area that we're at? Maybe see, a footprint that reminds me of him. Anything? Is there any clue that I'm on the trail of Eddie Murphy at this point?
Let's stick a pin in that for right now and see what Dick and PJ and Sweaty are going to do.
Okay.
So PJ is gonna look around and see if he can see any sort of signage to tell them where they are in relation to where they're trying. Is there?
PJ knows exactly where this is, whether it's following his nose or already having the city knowledge. PJ knows that like the parking garage is literally at the end of this alley, that the other end of this alley, the one that doesn't have the trash can. So you know exactly where to go.
Okay, so that's the direction that Walter. Albeit
It ran off screaming. Yes, desperately. I cannot stress the desperate part enough.
I'm gonna use my my canine speed to try to catch up to Walter and, for God's sakes, do anything but what you're doing. Like, just relax for a second.
Grab me by the scruff.
All right. Well, you're gonna have to catch him, she, or they first. So roll a critter check.
I did not catch him.
Shocking.
Failed.
Oh no.
Okay. So, what happened was.
No, I succeeded. I'm sorry. I thought the rules backwards. I rolled a 1, so I
great.
succeeded. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no, that's a super success. Okay,
Yeah.
so you caught up, and now you need to like talk him out of yowling its head off, which it's currently doing. So that's a teenager roll. For some reason.
That's success as well.
Okay, great. The siren
So-
is off.
Yeah. Rather than try to talk Walter out of it, because I know better, I've got just a smaller ball of yarn that I'm using to slowly get Walter's attention back off of
Yes.
the song of his people and back onto the task at hand.
That's excellent.
And now we're moving at a brisk pace toward the parking. And I'm
Okay.
waving for my family to join me. Like, come on, we're going the right way. We're just not doing it very well. Come on.
Sounds good.
I have really short legs. It's hard for me
Sweaty
to
dick?
move quickly.
Scurrying
But
behind.
eat dick. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and jump on the dick over there, and we're gonna go for a ride. Dick,
gonna
get us to where we're going. We're gonna ride that dick.
All right,
Dick,
so ride
get us
that
to
dick
where
to
we're
the end of the
going.
alleyway. Excellent.
Ride
We
the
just-
dick to completion.
We gotta get
Granted,
there.
the-
Come on, Dick. Get us there.
How much do you regret me changing your character's name? Some? A
0.
lot.
0.
Scale of
Yeah,
1 to 10.
I'm happy. I'm fine with that. Being the dick.
Okay, great. Okay, so the end of the alleyway is lit. On the other side of the street is you see the parking garage. There is a door next to an attendant, next to one of the entryways with the gates. PJ, you know, like that's where the smell goes. You're still muted, bud.
Muted. Unmute. There you go.
All right, here we are. So you said there was a guard there, right?
Yep, there's an attendant.
Okay. So I'm going to observe before I approach, which seems like the reasonable thing to do. And I'm going
Okay.
to see if I can
It-
use my man's best friend know-how to tell if he's standing there aggressively, like he's protecting something, or if he's just like more like a doorman, like, hey, welcome on in.
All right, so first things first, I need every one of you, and disadvantage to the cat that was yelling her head off a few minutes earlier. I need every one of you to roll a ninja check, and Walter, I need you to roll 2 and then take the higher number.
I succeed.
Bitchin'. Lance?
I tied.
Okay. Mike?
Muted.
No, he's
way.
not muted. I just didn't hear him.
I succeed.
Shocking. Shay?
Succeed.
Great. Oh man, so what does a tie look like here? From the rat who wasn't making noise.
I know. I need to have
I
a
can
rally
kill
cry
that.
here.
I'm a cat. I can kill it. No problem.
He dropped his he drops his tambourine. That's how he makes
First
noise.
triangle. Ding, ding, ding.
All right, so PJ's in front. So you were successfully quiet, Sweaty Rat, except you bumped into PJ. So PJ, I need you to make another ninja check, or else you get pushed out into the street.
I tied.
That's my boy. Okay, so you get pushed into the street and you yelp unexpectedly and dive back into the darkened alleyway. And now I need everyone to make not disadvantage, just a regular other ninja check again.
Succeed.
Tie.
Of course.
I want to know how you set up your stats.
These claws.
We're like 3 hours in. What? So lower is better. Shay, what'd you get?
Success.
Oh, great. Okay. So as PJ dives back, actually, you know what? PJ, describe to me what your tie does specifically to Sweaty Rat.
My tie does specifically to Sweaty.
Yeah, so you tied. Everyone else needs to now make another stealth check, and they all succeeded except for Sweaty Rat, who tied. So he is going to be hidden, but also there is a downside. What is that?
Okay, so
I've got one if you don't.
No, I think I got one. It sucks you. But as he goes stumbling out ahead of us, I grab him to pull him back in to hide him, so that's how he gets hidden. But the downside is he's bitten my thumb. So I'm now
have
injured
rabies.
I'm injured and a little bit pissed at him that he bit my thumb as a thank you for saving his ass from wandering out in broad daylight.
Says the one that just jumped back in out of broad daylight.
Yeah. I had to help myself. Nobody else helped me.
This is good. This is very good sibling stuff. Okay, so you all make it back into the alley, and you see the attendant kind of like look over and just sort of squint, and then just kind of shake his head. So PJ, the next question you were asking is whether he looked like he was guarding something, right?
Yeah, just trying to tell if he's there as an intimidating factor or as a welcome. You know what I mean? Like, try to get a gauge on what he's kind of there.
All right, use your superior canine senses to determine that. So give me a critter check.
Success.
Okay, he's a parking garage attendant. He doesn't give a shit. You smell weed. He's like, this is like 3 a.m. This guy's just fucking,
All right.
hitting
So-
the clock.
You
He's
have
good.
you have a really cute kitten on your team. Maybe I could go in as a decoy, distract the high parking attendant guy as being a cute little kitten.
Well, if he doesn't give a shit, let's just stroll on by. I don't think
Yeah.
there's anything to worry about if he doesn't give a shit.
Yep.
Or we could send the rat to scare him and he'd run off
And drop his weed.
and drop his weed. And then
Send the
bolt.
rat in first, just in case he drops his weed. Let's go.
I'm gonna scare the attendant and
Go
get
for
him to drop his weed so I can have it.
Okay, go for it.
I've brought this on myself. Okay. So give me
Teenager?
tell me what you're doing, sweaty rat, and then yes, a teenager
Okay.
check.
All right, so I'm gonna run up to this guy and dive up under his pants and bite his leg.
Ooh.
You know you're a human-sized rat.
Oh wait, that's right.
Just go.
I'm gonna.
I know this maybe got lost in translation a little bit. I
No,
cannot-
actually, I remember this. I remember this now. I forgot about that just for a second. I just had a little brain fart there. So I'm a
I'm not saying
human-sized
you can't
rat.
go up his pants. I'm just saying consider the logistics.
So
In that case, it's real easy to scare him if you're a human
I'm
size.
gonna like
Walk right up to him and say,
on
hello.
all four, like humans or rats of unusual size. I'm gonna like roll up on this guy.
Hold
and
on.
scare the
I have a good theory that those are a myth. They don't exist.
Oh. Well, now we know. I'm gonna scream, "As you wish!" And I'm gonna force him to drop his weed.
He's horrified
and
and
run
confused
away.
all at once. Okay, let's see where this goes. Give me that teenager check.
I win.
Yay!
Success.
All right, what does he do?
Drops his weed and runs away, and I take the weed and I pocket it.
I feel like I'm there.
You should feel that way.
You wish you
All
were
right.
there right now.
I don't have
The-
pockets, so I guess we're just gonna smoke it right now.
Rats have pouches, don't they? Like a
I mean,
kangaroo.
You can make one.
in their cheeks, maybe.
I got a razor blade. We can just slice
No,
it
we're
open.
good. Nah, fuck it, we're
Right.
good.
You can put it in my pouch.
All right, Walter, roll me critter to create a pouch on the rat.
We'll do.
I'm really doing this.
How does this pouch get created?
Sadly, it failed.
Oh, no! We're gonna have to
Now
call
he's
it.
just bleeding.
Apparently, I just sliced open my brother. So
So you scared off the attendant. You've scored some weed. Now what?
Go back home and smoke.
Well, do I have a bloody
No,
gash in
no,
me?
hang on. No, you're fine. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take that weed. We are gonna take it on the streets, and we are gonna solicit some information. We are gonna find out from some of the street people where Eddie Murphy went, what they know, and we will pay them in weed.
Oh, I thought it was in this area we were going to.
No. There are people of the night, and they see things. And if we give them some weed,
One of those people.
we'll talk to them. I'm a cute cat. Come on, they'll talk to me. Even a human cat is still cute. Let's not talk about the movie. But be a cute kitten. Meow. Where does that
Okay,
even...
so a couple of things. Thing number one is you are all mutant abominations.
Right.
The attendant just ran away from a
human rat.
from a human-sized rat, and he was walking on all fours. And I appreciate the and I don't want to break kayfabe, but that was still a giant ass rat. I am willing to bet that a giant-sized cat, no matter how cute, is gonna elicit sort of the same response. And I don't know how much weed you guys have had. There is not enough weed in the world to overlook a human-sized cat.
Lions and tigers.
Oh my.
Love them.
Right. And if they walked up to you on a city street, they're not going to answer your questions. Best case scenario.
The scent was going into the parking garage,
We
right?
absolutely did, and this is where I needed you to step in.
Okay, so I'm gonna get control again with the little
Are you
yarn
doing a
ball.
little
Oh
tease?
yeah. Oh, there we go.
I got the yarn ball out back again, so I've got attention. We know we want to go over here.
Okay.
A, B. So we'll do this, and then we'll worry about that. Eddie Murphy must be found because he loves weed too.
I'm purring.
We can sell the weed later. It's
These are
fine.
facts. Okay, so the PJ, give me another critter check just to like confirm
See
it.
if I can get control of this fucking thing.
Yeah.
I tied.
Okay.
I will. I can help get the attention going in the right direction. I actually want to use the bag. I want to use Dick's bag. Dick bag. I want to use his bag, and I would like to pull out one of those mouse or the cat toys, the dangly ones that are on strings, so we can get the cat going in the right direction.
Yeah.
Okay, you could suggest this to Dick, but Dick's gonna
Dick.
Dick's gonna have to. It's Dick's back.
Dick, will you get in your Dick bag and find something to get the cat going in the right direction?
Sorry. The cat apologizes. The cat will behave.
Also, to be clear, like a tie still gets you what you want. It's just there's a downside.
I have her attention, but she takes another swipe at me because she's irritated. The dog is control.
Yeah, that's totally
He is.
fair. Absolutely.
So I've been battered again by a family member, but I've gotten them back on the right path.
Right, and more importantly, we haven't blown one of our 3 last assists.
Ooh.
Because I don't know if you guys are going to have room for a montage in between now and tying this thing up. So the cat's back on board, and the trail takes you up towards the top of the parking garage.
Do I still have the scent up here, or has it
You do.
sort of?
You do, in fact.
Is it leading me in another direction, or has it stopped?
No, it's going up.
It's going up.
It's going up. It's going up towards the top of the parking garage.
Oh, okay. So I guess we're taking the stairs, kids.
Choot, 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 choot. Right behind
And
you,
up
buddy.
the stairs and up the stairs I start to go.
All right, so you
And I
guys
reach
get
back
to...
and I grab my little friends and I stack them on my shoulders again, so we don't have to worry about little.
About losing our friends.
Again, can't stress it enough. You're all human size.
I'm just carrying them. Though. I'm super.
No, you're a beast. Don't
We'll
lie.
We'll tether ourselves to each other.
So
I still have short legs. You could be a big rat with short legs. Like, why are you gonna discriminate?
sorry.
I need to ride on somebody here,
You're
and
not
this
Hey,
is
right.
not my day. All right, thank you.
So you guys get towards the top of the parking garage. It's a 5-story parking garage, and you. What the fuck? That's perfect. You guys get to the front, like the door is still closed to the 5th floor, and you hear noises, and they're not super loud, but you're all, hybrid animals, so you can detect them. Like humans weren't sweating that much about these noises, but it sounds like some slamming and some arguing, and there's a low buzz in the background of all of that.
Like insectoid buzz?
What would you roll to determine that? I guess critter. You're a kitty, so critter. You know what a bug sounds like.
I succeed.
It is not a bug noise.
Not a bug noise. Something different.
Not a bug noise.
All right.
Well-
Whose turn is it, by the way?
There's not really turns at this point. It's generally whoever wants to step up and do the next thing. So right now you guys are behind the door at the top of the 5th floor that you think is the top of the parking garage. And then
Is there anything shiny in Dick's bag of tricks that we could slide under the door? Like, does he have a mirror or something that we could see what's on the other side of the door without?
Or a UAV. You got a UAV
I
in
wanted to
there?
pull out my mirror because still spiders.
Check
Dick's
your
bag of
bag.
tricks. Look in Dick's
I
bag
only
of
caught
tricks.
half of that, Shay.
I said you probably don't want me to pull out a mirror because I'll see.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, let's not ruin him. No mirrors,
Say
please.
that though after we find.
So we don't want to pull out a mirror. I mean,
Marbles.
You can also just quietly open the door.
we could just crack the door open a little bit, see what we see.
I can
Somebody
take
can
a
take a
vent.
crack at that.
No, I'm gonna go through a vent.
The rat.
Are we on a roof?
We're in
I mean, yeah, it's the roof.
There might not be
Um,
too many vents
But there's a
around.
door. Is there a vent?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Let's take a vent.
a third of your size. All right, well, roll me critter,
It's
because
not
rats can compact themselves.
Yeah, rats are
If he
creepy.
wants to,
Are you saying I'm a fat rat?
no, God no.
Skeletons can
I've
But
got
this
my.
is one of those.
knife.
This is one of those 3-inch by 8-inch vents, like a normal ass size vent.
All right.
It's just an air vent. You could try it.
Okay,
I'm on
we'll
board.
give it a go. All right. What am I rolling for?
Well, give me first. You need to take the thing off quietly. So give me a ninja.
This is my worst one. Fuck, I fail. Fail.
I got nothing to try again either on that. Sorry.
All right, so so you try to pull the grate off and you fuck that up and you drop it. And
I would like to use that distraction, quietly peek out the door and see if I see anything
Yeah.
at the door.
okay, PJ, just to clarify, that by distraction you mean sound from the direction you're opening the door from. You're going to use that distraction to open the door.
My hope is that they hear a sound and can tell where it's coming from, since we don't necessarily lay out on their side of the door. So I acknowledge I'm taking a risk, but it's also a risk
Calculated
willing
risk.
to take to try to find out.
Is a calculated risk, and man, I'm bad at math. Okay, give me a disadvantage ninja check, by which I mean roll 2 dice and take the higher number.
They both fit. So
Incredible. Okay, so as the vent clatters to the ground, the cement ground, and Sweaty tries to mutter but accidentally screams shit, PJ opens the door to see 2 hold on, let me see what this description is. Giant snake beings staring at the open door, and Eddie Murphy next to them, bound and gagged. In the background is an appropriately sized spaceship, because they are from space! Exclamation point. I fucking love
What do
this
we
game.
even do? What do we even do, you guys? We need a
Um,
family meeting. Is what we need. Can we have a family meeting?
I'm not sure you have time, as two giant snake beings from space just noticed you are hanging out
Okay.
Hey
No
guys.
time for family meeting.
and use profanities.
I think Walter Sprinkles is let's see, what would a cat do with a snake?
Eat it.
He would go after a snake, right? Like
Absolutely.
yeah.
No hesitation.
Yeah, so I mean, Walter Sprinkles, especially if it's a snake that's threatening his owner, he's gonna run after one of those snakes. Whichever snake is closest to Walter Sprinkles, he's gonna go after that one, and he is gonna just balls to the wall, lunge, teeth out, and aim for the neck.
All right, give me a teenage roll.
Why is that a teenager? I
Because you're
failed.
too bitchin'. Fuck.
I failed.
Oh,
All right. All right. I'm gonna call. Oh,
turn.
sorry. Go.
No, go ahead. You're gonna call what?
I was gonna say, since I am a rat and I'm a distant relative of a mongoose, I'm going to call on the power of my relatives to also lunge at one of these snakes and try to take it down.
So is this helping or is this a separate action?
I'm not helping her. I'm just trying to
Okay.
kill it.
All right. Well, let's resolve Walter's whatever it is Walter's doing. So it's a fail, and it's a straight fail. So this is not going to be successful in any way, shape, or form. How does Walter fuck this up?
So he lunges for the snake. The snake sees him coming and swipes him with the tail. Walter goes straight into the wall. And then he slides down the wall. And he sits there in a little crumple of sprinkles.
Oh.
Okay. Sweaty rat, channel your inner mongoose and give me a. I mean, this will still be pretty bitchin'. Give me a teenager check.
Nope.
Again.
Success.
Yay!
Okay, so you successfully did whatever it is you're doing. So whatever it is, are you doing?
I'm
What
biting
happens?
the snake on the jugular, like up near its head, under it, and I bit it there, and I'm holding it on. I'm gonna rip its throat out.
The advantage here, no chitin.
Rat.
Dick, what's up?
Good question. You said there was 2 pythons or 2 snake men?
Two, and I can't stress this enough, giant snake beings from space. I can't hear you, buddy. Try that again.
Just repeating what you said.
Do you need a minute? Because we can go to Mike. We don't have an established order yet.
Sure.
I got an idea.
Trying to
Yeah, I got an
decide
idea.
the
All right,
direction.
PJ, go ahead.
PJ is in an all-time stroke of nobody saw it coming. PJ is the calm in the room. And he just simply raises one paw to the snake aliens and says, I have some questions I'd like to ask you. And he's hoping that even as aliens, his cute puppy dog eyes will at least get them to, if not answer his questions, at least prevent them from taking the first swing at him.
Of course they would.
You know, we haven't established what your mutant powers are. Perhaps your mutant powers are puppy dog eyes? So,
My mutant power is just overall cuteness. When I decide to really turn it on and go full puppy
Okay.
dog,
well, give me a mutant roll.
can I argue that it's a critter roll since I'm using dog tendencies?
You could argue, but I've asked you for a mutant roll.
Okay. Doesn't hurt. You never know if you don't ask, right?
Absolutely.
I fucking succeeded. Yes.
Yeah! Those puppy dog
So-
eyes win.
The one that doesn't have a rat clamped to its throat just goes, "Aww."
Aw.
Like, it clearly just, like, deflates a little. It was looking hostile, and now it's just, oh. Look, you, oh, just, oh, you're such a boy. Such
So
a
I'd
boy.
like
Can
Yes.
Walter Sprinkles make a miraculous recovery from the crumple on the wall and attack the other snake? when it's
In a little bit after Walter gets conscious again,
okay?
because Dick's gonna dazzle me, Dick.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go over and I'll administer first aid.
You what?
Alright, that would probably take an
I didn't hear
What
that.
do you need?
He's administering first aid to Walter. Yes.
Oh, thanks.
unless that's considered an assist. I don't want to use them.
No, it doesn't have to be an assist if you're going to take your turn to do it.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me. You know what? Let's make it a critter check, because raccoons are very handy.
That's really success.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, Walter, you're up.
So, having been revived by some glorious dick, I am going to
Pause for effect.
I'm going to take advantage of the snake that's being distracted by the really cute dog, and I'm going to latch onto that snake's throat.
Alrighty. So let's try that teenager roll again.
God damn it! My teenager was too low. I failed.
Oh no!
Alright, so,
Here.
so how does that go this time?
Oh gosh, I get wiped into the wall again. This time, the snake laughs at me and embarrasses me for trying too hard.
And let's put an insecurity marker on teenager.
Obviously,
Which, to be honest, is probably for the best at this point.
I just need to. This teenager needs to go home and go to bed.
Thanks.
All right,
You're not
I'm
wrong.
ready. I'm ready.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm gonna let go of this snake, and I'm gonna do a rally cry for our group to give plus 10 to attack, and I'm ready to give that rally cry. Ready?
So, how are you
Wait.
going to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Your
gonna jump off.
Bitch and
Jump off.
raspy voice.
Do I still have a raspy voice? I didn't
Oh,
think
yeah.
Yeah.
You got stitches in your goddamn throat, man.
Yeah.
Did you bring bongos with you when you jumped on
Your
the snake?
singing ability has been taken away from you, unfortunately.
A tambourine, maracas, perhaps?
Oh, yeah, I can do it. I can do it.
A triangle? Yeah, triangle.
Yeah,
Ugh.
we can do it. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Okay. I don't like that one as much. I really like this other one better. You're gonna make me do it that way. Fine. All right, I'm gonna jump off this snake and I'm gonna do a rally cry, and this is gonna be the rally cry. And I'm using the trash cans that are next to the panda, and we're gonna, because you know those trash pandas are
They
next
can't
to the trash cans. I'm just next to them all the time, so I'm using them
And he's gonna
for a
find-
rally cry.
He's gonna find the shiny things, and of the shiny things in the trash are knives.
Oh,
All
we
armed
got
with knives now.
we got this raccoon. He's been hoarding all these knives the whole fucking time. Jesus
Okay.
Christ!
All right, I'll tell you what. We can have as many raccoon knives as you guys want. However, so Brooke, are you helping with this? Find the knives.
I don't know.
We just had a rally
Who's helping find the
cry.
knives? No,
We had a
we'll
rally
do
cry.
the rally cry. Your rally cry is going to be all set.
I'm an insecure teenager right now. I don't know what I'm capable of besides sitting in a corner and crying.
Dick, are you going to hand everybody knives?
Sure.
All right, Dick. First, for starters, give me a mutant roll.
Success.
Goddamn right. Sweaty Rat, I need you to roll 2d6. Take the lower number for your rally cry.
So I have to roll twice, and I'm rolling.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and I'm rolling it against which one?
The lower number.
You're rolling your mutant. It's still your mutant.
Okay.
I love Queen as much as the next guy. More than even.
The lower number, you said?
The lower number. No, lower is better. May I remind you?
Yes! I win.
Okay.
Success.
So your rally cry was so good that
That's right.
Dick reached into his garbage bag of holding and accurately threw knives to the three of you while keeping one for himself, and none of those damaged you. You all managed to catch them somehow. It is the coolest thing that's ever happened to this family as a family.
That's right.
PJ,
So
you were doing
I
puppy
would
dog
like-
face and then caught a knife.
yeah, and so I would like to, in one like flippy-do kind of move, catch the knife and in one motion just huck it right between one of the snake's eyes.
Hell yeah.
I think that's legit.
All right, ninja me.
Yes.
Don't jump.
Sure failed though.
Okay, but Walter Sprinkles is going to really quickly rebound that knife with his cat-like. I mean, cats are ninjas. Like that's basically
Yeah,
what,
little ninjas.
what
Okay,
they
give
are.
me a ninja roll to help.
I succeed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So take another crack at it, PJ.
So I catch it on the fly and I spin around another flippy-do and I huck it back again and I tie this time. So it hits him between the eyes, but it doesn't break skin. But he's definitely woozy.
It hits him. No, I've got this one. It hits him between the
Okay.
eyes. He keels over and grabs you with his hand as he goes over the side.
Wait, so the snake has a hand now.
Snake leg, my dude.
There's snake
You're right.
alien.
You're right.
Snake beings.
Snake.
They have
Yeah,
hands,
so what are those things in Warcraft?
tentacle.
They're
Naga.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Naga. Yeah.
Giant ass Naga from space.
Yeah. I got you.
Okay, so the dog's falling. Dick, you're up.
So dog's falling off the roof.
Yeah, is he falling off like
So he got
5
the,
stories or?
the snake in between the eyes
Uh
with his knife.
Yeah, he got the snake in between the eyes, and
Snake's dead,
tells
and the
him
snake
he stabbed
grabs
the
him.
snake grabs him and like tumbles off the edge. Yeah.
Okay.
Cinema.
So I whip out with my trust grappling plunger and blast it PJ's way. So,
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, right to
Me
his butt,
too.
right?
pass on to him to
Dick's gonna get you with his plunger.
That is
But-
that is the best callback I could ask for. Give me a teenager roll.
success.
So we're down to
Yay.
one snake.
Okay.
Is this the snake that by chance has like bite marks on its neck already?
No, this would have been the other one.
Yeah, the one he stabbed at the beginning.
So he's still legit alive.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what do you mean 0 damage? No, Dick hits PJ with the plunger harpoon thing. So PJ is now dangling at the end of the rope that
Oh,
like
okay.
Dick is desperately like holding on to because he's off the edge,
So we still
but he
have two,
got it out of the.
so we still have 2 snakes.
No, one's
No, there's
dead.
just one snake left.
One.
It was only
Yeah,
two snakes.
over the edge.
Okay.
And Walter's up.
So Walter's got his knife. What's Walter gonna do? I think he's gonna think a little bit selfishly, and
Walter
Walter.
should probably go through concussion protocol at this point.
No, Walter. He probably should, but he doesn't care right now. Walter just wants Eddie Murphy back, so he is gonna fling that knife as hard as his little cat paws can straight into that snake's. He's going for the eyeballs again because he had luck with eyeballs earlier. So straight in the eyeball, hoping to like Dirty John kill him with the knife straight from the eyeball to the brain.
Okay, that sounds pretty bitchin'. Give me a teenager roll.
Patrick Harris.
Why does that?
Who are you? You are blocked from using teenager roll.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no!
You
What
tried
are
to be too touching
is
and
that
kept
a
failing.
ninja move?
What am I rolling for now?
Let's do ninja.
Okay. I'm successful.
Yay!
All right, the knife goes straight into that giant snake alien's brain, and it
Yeah.
just sort of crumples over, releasing its bowels out of its cloaca because snakes.
No more bowels. We don't need PJ and the cat
Good. Excellent.
bowels.
I'm going to say kudos for using cloaca in this
Mhm.
stream.
Well
I
done.
bring a lot to the table. So you are out of combat, which means I can get rid of this turn order. Your mentor and father figure is still tied up and bound. There is a giant alien spaceship and at least one snake alien body in front of you and another on the street. What are you doing? Let's wrap this up.
Is that me or is that Chuck Sweat?
I think it's me.
I
So I'm gonna help Eddie Murphy get out of his bindings, but with my teeth.
Yeah.
And then I think that we should all get in the spaceship and get high and go for a ride.
That's fair. You find the keys on one of the one of the giant snakes.
It released out of its cloaca.
Yeah, it had swallowed it, but it's there in all its cloaca detritus.
Cloacian glory.
So PJ's still scrambling to get back up onto the roof.
Oh, see, I forgot that.
So
Hey, it's so glad
he
to
managed
have
to
you
get
back.
he managed to get back up by himself. It's cool. But he's on board with the let's get in the spaceship and get ripped idea. That's a pretty good idea.
Whoops, getting a little selfish here. Sorry, PJ.